Hi, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
back to the Whirlwind Chronicles.
Yeah, woo!
Wow.
What an episode last week. We had a full Butch Cassidy Sundance Kid episode.
That's right.
Howdy partners.
Yeah, with a shipwreck. I had a hard time figuring out how to...
You did great.
I edited that one, and man, it was so fun.
No, you killed it. It was
He's lying. He hasn't edited it yet.
I haven't edited
So we
it.
actually don't know what it sounds like. I hope it sounds good.
We'll update.
By the time this comes out,
Yeah.
we will have
But
So sad
yeah.
about the hat that wasn't brown. That really sucked.
Yeah.
No, that
That's
was
what
pretty
Josiah's
funny.
been
That was
broken
pretty
hearted
funny.
over here.
Yeah.
Still pretty
what
mad about
what
it.
happened with our adventurers? They went to a small town in the west. They had to confront some things. Our good friend Cal, good
right.
character Cal.
Good guy Cal.
Good
Killed
guy
somebody.
Cal.
He's a
Killed
cower.
somebody.
He definitely feels a good
Cal the
killer.
Killer.
He had a little bit of a character arc over there, and
That's
I mean, I think
We discovered that Juniper has killed multiple people.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway,
True that.
so that was that episode. But now, today, this day,
Wow.
This
It is
very
Mary
day.
Day.
new
This
episode.
very day.
Yeah. Look at the
But that is
calendar.
not this
today.
day.
Oh.
This is the one.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna roll for our genre and our hook.
Alrighty.
Who wants to roll for what?
Me. I'm going to roll for genre.
Okay.
3.
I'll
Okay,
roll.
and then
Unless
I'll
you wanna
roll one.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. I've also rolled a 3.
Okay. No, wait. So episode 2, we rolled 2 6s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Episode 3, we rolled 2 4s.
Oh my
We
God,
did?
we're cursed.
Did we really?
Yeah,
Did we actually?
we did. And
all
then
been the
this
same?
episode, we've rolled 2 3s.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
crazy.
That's the end of the
wild.
podcast. We got to stop.
Yeah.
It's getting
I
dangerous.
rigged.
really
It's
do
rigged.
have
It's
to
rigged.
say-
Keep going.
No, but I do have to say, like, as I'm editing it, I'm like, why are these rolls so weird? Like,
They're very weird.
yeah. Anyway, okay, 3 and 3. The genre today is fantasy, and the hook. So it's pretty, standard. The hook is kidnapping.
Ooh.
This is a fun one.
Oh, I hope I get this one.
There's a lot of ideas.
I get this one. Oh, I really hope I get
All
this
right,
one.
everyone, get out your D20. I am not rolling today because I did last time.
I'm rolling
But
big boy.
Come on.
let's see who's DMing.
Big bucks, no whammies.
2. 11.
6.
You got it!
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
Wow,
really
wow, wow,
happy
wow.
for you, Joe. I'm
Bravo.
glad you wanted it and you got it.
Yes, that's
Alyssa
nice.
rolled a 2 and immediately went, oh, God.
I went score.
What if we both said
She did
one?
not
I'm
want to
scared,
DM.
okay? I'm not ready for DM.
You can do it. It's
I know,
not
it'll be
that
fine.
bad.
It'll be fine.
I say that as someone who was last week was like, there's a ship in the middle of the desert.
It was great, though. It was so good.
I had no idea what I was doing.
I loved it.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm so
Oh,
excited.
You better
Or
set up
Joe?
your screen. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I almost said Alyssa.
Okay, well, with that, let's jump into the Whirlwind Chronicles. These are the Whirlwind Chronicles. Welcome in. It's been a couple days since the last entrance into the observatory and with the whirlwind to a new destination, to a new world. Between the time of the previous encounter, adventure, we'll start with you, Ace. What do you think you would be doing in the meantime, between those times, after what unfolded, some of the more tense stuff at the end? What do you think you'd be up to?
Well, I'd probably be working on my bunker quite a bit, just continuing to dig in the woods, and talking to Earl the whole time, kind of processing what we went through with him. And then I would probably actually try to go into town, hooded, disguised, not trying to draw a lot of attention or run into that one girl. And I'd maybe try to find Cal, and maybe just check in on him.
I would tell you right now, if you tried to do that, you probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Cal would have spent most of the time at home. At the end of the last one, I mentioned briefly that he would have. He got home and probably went and found his mom and gave her a hug for whatever reason. So to be honest, he probably would have spent most of his time at home. Most of you probably wouldn't have heard from him.
So you're saying I would go to his home and probably find him pretty easily?
If you were gonna go to town, you would not find him.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. If you were to go to his house,
Does he not live in town?
he doesn't live in town.
I
He
wasn't
lives a
clear
little
on
bit
that.
on the outskirts in like a richer neighborhood,
Oh, gotcha.
kind of gated community situation.
I think I would have. I imagine that's where my parents would have lived,
Maybe.
right? Like the richer side of town.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
You threw all those house parties.
yeah, I'd like every time I go like back to civilization, I always like stare wistfully at where I used to live. Like maybe I'll see maybe my dad's out there gardening or something. And I just don't walk up. Still.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe I'll try to chuck a rock at Cal's window or something. See if he.
Oh my gosh.
Are you into him?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Romeo and Juliet.
He's like, hey.
Yeah.
You
Cal
good up
opens
there?
the door, hoping it's some girl, and he's like, "Huh? Oh, hey, Ace.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?"
I mean, we haven't seen you around. I was just wondering how you were after our last excursion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Just kind of been taking a few days.
Okay.
Lot to digest, but we're getting through it.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, hey, I never got to show you my bunker that I'm making. If you want to come see that, it's gonna be this cool underground clubhouse
Oh,
kind of a thing.
Okay.
Kind of near the looks over his shoulder. There's definitely no one in sight. The observatory.
Right.
It's near there.
Oh, yeah.
Next to it.
Okay. Well, I know we're supposed to go on a trip today or whatever.
Yeah, but it's not for a little bit. We have some time.
Well, I'm supposed to have lunch with my mom. So maybe next time.
Yeah. Next
That
time.
cool?
Next time. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. So maybe next time. Oh, but I'll see you at the observatory.
Yeah.
That cool?
Yeah. I'll see you
All
there.
right. Yeah. Cool.
Well, glad to see you're okay. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
All right.
Peace.
see ya. And then Ace is just kind of walking away like, you're stupid. This is why you have no friends. No one wants to talk to you, freaking weirdo. Runs back into the woods.
Juniper, what would you be doing in this off time, or the few days between the last excursion and today?
She actually probably would have stopped by Cal's house and checked on him. And I assume had a pretty similar conversation.
Would you try to throw rocks at his window, or would you go to the front door?
She would knock on the front door.
Okay. So, yeah, you'd knock on the front door, and Cal's mom would probably answer. Oh, hello, Juniper. How are you?
Hi, Mrs. Cassidy. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Is Cal home?
He is. But he's kind of taking some time to, he's been pretty tired lately. He got a lot on his plate. Can I take a message for you? Is it important?
Well, I just wanted to check on him. I think he's been going through a lot, and I can, I've kind of been through some of what he's been through. So I just wanted to see if I could check on him. But I suppose, yeah.
Well, yeah, he did seem a little bit off to me as well. I'll check on him for you and let you know if I can find out anything. Do you have any idea why he doesn't tell me much?
Oh, I think it's not really my place to share what he's going through, and it's okay if he'll tell you if he needs to.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry too much, but okay. Well, thank you, Mrs. Cassidy. I appreciate it.
Yes, no problem. And please stop by more. We love company.
Oh, okay.
We have plenty of food, and Cal has told me a thing or two about your expertise in plant life. And I tell you what, I cannot keep some of these plants around this house alive for more than a week. So I might need to bring you back, and maybe you can just teach me a thing or two.
Oh, I would love to help.
That would be amazing. Our maids don't do a great job.
Well,
They're not in charge
I
of
could help
watering.
teach you, and then I could also teach the maids if
That
you'd
would
like.
be wonderful.
Oh, absolutely, I would love to. So you
Excellent.
just tell me whenever. and
Absolutely,
I'm happy to.
absolutely. I
Okay.
will bring you back soon.
Okay, well, have a wonderful day.
Great, thank you so much, and you
Okay.
too. I will check on Cal for you.
Okay, thanks. Good. She'll leave, and she will go around. Would you say his window's in the back of the house?
Probably.
Okay, so she will wait like 10 minutes, just like somewhere nearby, and then head to the back of the house, and find a little bird nearby, and will cast Speak with Animals, and say, hello.
Hello. Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, and what's your name?
My name is Daisy.
Oh, hi, Daisy.
Hello.
Joe, that's amazing.
That's wonderful. So I wondered if you could do me a little favor.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a friend named Cal, and his bedroom is that one right up there. You can see his window.
That one right there?
Mm-hmm, that one right there.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And
You sound like Elmo.
You do.
I do kind of. I was thinking that too.
you sound like the little that thing. What is that? Yeah. you
Like
sound
Animal
that.
Crossing?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, okay. So I would like for you to go up to the window and first see if he's even in there, and then kind of just like see like how does he look? Does he like seem happy or sad, or like is he doing okay, and like something I don't know, anything like that. Oh, and also and I will make a little flower grow on the ground, and I'll pluck the flower and go, and you can leave this on the windowsill.
Okay.
Okay. And then come back and tell me.
Okay.
Okay.
And she
I'll
like
be here.
grabs the flower in her beak, and it's just like a little yellow bird, and like just flies up to the window and kind of sits in front of it, just flapping really fast, almost like a hummingbird, kind of like sitting there. Puts the kind of lands and puts the flower down really quick, and flies back and is like,
Oh, I think he's talking to his mom or someone.
Did he look like happy or sad?
It looked like, whatever. Kind of like, nah. Like, you're not having the worst day, but it's not the best day either, you know what I'm saying?
The fact that your voice is like coming through a little bit is hysterical.
Love this bird.
Okay. Huh. Okay, well, thank you, Daisy. You've been very helpful. I so appreciate it.
Of course.
And if you ever need anything, feel free to visit my my home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is that? I don't know.
Sometimes I just think that you guys know everything.
No.
Well, you see a lot of things. You fly all over the town.
Yes,
and-
but I don't know where. I'm not a stalker.
Oh, okay. I live just like right outside of the town. You know, there's like a forest right on the edge of town.
Okay.
That's where I live.
Okay.
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 Okay. Well, lovely meeting you, Daisy.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
flies away.
Oh my word.
She'd probably wait 10 more minutes and then throw a rock at Cal's window.
I love it.
Cal
love
opens
it,
the
love
window.
it.
He's like, "Gosh, what?"
Excuse
Sorry.
you?
Hi, June. I thought it was Ace again.
Oh, no. Did
Everybody's-
Ace stop by?
Yeah,
That's
everyone's
cute.
throwing rocks at my window. You're gonna scratch
We're
them.
trying to get your attention.
Well, yeah, I
Well,
get that.
Okay, well, how else would you like us to get your attention?
I don't know.
Okay. There's a flower right there.
You know, I have a
left.
phone.
Sometimes I forget about the marvel of technology.
Yep. I have a phone. I don't think Ace has a phone.
That's
so
true. I have one.
I expect Ace to throw rocks at my window,
That's
but
fair.
you have a phone.
You're right. But I wanted to see you, and see how you're doing. There's a little flower on the windowsill
Oh yeah,
there
I
waiting
see
for
that.
you.
Okay.
I just thought I might cheer you up a
How'd
little
this
bit.
get up here?
I met a bird named Daisy, and she flew up there and left it for you.
Oh, well, that's very nice of her.
So how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you lying to me?
No.
insight check.
Sure.
21.
I mean, he's like, he's like, I'm fine. There's some sense of he's not
Yeah.
completely truthful.
Well, listen, if you ever want to talk, I've been through what you're going through right now. I killed somebody for the first time once.
Just keep it down.
I'm saying it quietly. Calm. It's fine. It's happened to me, okay? So if you ever want to talk about it, I'm here, okay?
Okay. Thanks, June.
Yeah. And hey, your mom really cares about you, and she asked me what was going on, and I didn't tell her, but I think you could tell her. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, that's kind of a big confession to make to someone.
I guess that's true.
You know?
But she seems, I don't know, she seems wise. Like
Yeah.
she's seen some stuff, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, anyway. I might be over tomorrow to water your plants, so
Oh.
that's cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I'll see you later, too.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
supposed to go out on another thing today.
Yeah, if you're
I'll
up
see
for
you
it.
there. Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. All right, well, see you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Closes the window. Freaking rocks. Eddie, what do you do in this downtime?
Quick question. When Cal isn't just sort of separating himself from the group, where does he normally hang out?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, he's at his house a lot. I'd like to think that when he's not there, he's usually either at a friend's house, like playing video games, with like some of those guys that like Jameson, his friend Jameson.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or he might be in town getting food somewhere. He likes like diners.
Is there a specific diner you think? There's probably a hangout spot, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Yeah, he probably likes to go to, I don't know, it's called Billy's.
Oh,
You know,
okay, yeah.
he goes to Billy's Diner.
Billy's Diner. Okay. Edna's probably going to go to Billy's Diner,
Mm-hmm.
hoping that maybe
Yeah,
her friends will show up.
sure.
But-
So you walk in. You probably see a bunch of Cal's friends, but not Cal. You can tell they're
Okay.
Cal's friends because they all wear leather jackets and ripped blue jeans. They all dress very similar.
Oh my gosh. They're like a little,
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny. A little posse.
Billy's Diner is very, very classic diner-esque. Probably a jukebox in the corner playing some sort of like
Gosh.
old classic rock. Billy is...
Walked onto the set of Grease.
Yeah. Billy is a large red dragonborn who kind of sits behind a bar table all day and serves like teenagers and like young adults like milkshakes and soda
Okay.
and like pancakes and steak and eggs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Eddie has brought a book from the library, a specific book that she checked out. And it happens to be one of her textbooks, but she wanted to check this one specifically out, and she was going to go over and see his friends, clock them, and walk over and specifically, I guess, Jameson, because that seems to be the guy that...
Yeah, Jameson.
She's going to walk over. Oh, hi. Have you seen Cal lately?
They kind of look up at you, and you probably know of them, and they probably know of you.
Yeah.
And Jameson
Eddie, by the
kind
way.
of looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, you're Cal's friend, right? You see him a good amount."
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Actually, he hasn't been. Usually, we meet here on.
Oh, okay.
On these days, and we, get pancakes and milkshakes. But he hasn't been here. We were wondering if he was running late. I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Oh. Never mind. I wasn't sure. All right.
Oh, okay. Do you know where he is? I mean, do you know why he's not here?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I need a milkshake, and she's gonna walk
Roll
over.
a deception check for me.
Based off of how I created her, I'm like, yeah, she doesn't like lying,
Mm-hmm.
but like also she's a bard, so she's like good at it, which is funny.
Yeah.
The interesting balance. I didn't roll very well though. 10.
Okay. They all kind of just look at you like kind of confused, but they're like, okay.
Okay.
The cookies and cream one's really good. That's Cal's favorite.
Okay. She'll go to the bar, sit, ask for cookies and cream, milkshake. She'll open up her pre-law textbook. She's, just doing some homework, but also some, just checking in on some personal things she was curious about. She's going to read a little bit, wait for like 30 minutes to an hour. Doesn't show up, I'm assuming.
Nope.
Then she's going to go home and find her dad, who is a lawyer in the town. And so she goes to him for homework and stuff like that all the time. So if he's in his home office, she'll like knock and then walk in.
Yeah, so she walks in, he's in there. Is he also a tiefling, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got like a pale, like almost pearly white skin, and then her mom has this like dark orange skin, so that's why she has this sort of like golden yellow kind of like mix of like he has this like orange hair, but her mom has black hair, so she's like got like features from both of them. She'll go in and be like, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah, she walks in and you see him sitting behind a large wooden desk, and I assume bookshelves full of books, law books, all sorts of types of storybooks and things.
Yeah.
And he's got like a rolled up button down shirt on, probably. It's towards the end of the day. He's got like glasses on, but he and like black slacks, and he like takes them off as you come in and is like, "Oh, hello, sweetheart. How can I help you?"
Hey, I had a quick question. This is for homework.
Yep.
So I was reading about proving that it's self-defense in like a murder case.
Wow, you guys are getting into murder already.
Well, it's just I was just curious. I mean, we're hitting some of the basics.
Sure.
But this one point that I'm reading, it's saying that you have to prove that you were in a place that you had a legal right to be in.
Sure.
And like, what if like the place you were in was like, I don't know, like there were no laws. It was like a lawless place.
A lawless.
Yeah, like hypothetically, like hypothetically, what if like I walked into like the Wild West or something?
Yeah, okay.
No, it's just like for fun.
Sure, that's kind of a hypothetical question. There's not really many lawless places anymore, other than I guess the wilds. But
so if you're in the wilds, like how would that work?
Well,
I mean, just wouldn't count, or
I guess if there's no laws, then there's nothing stopping you.
But then how do you know who's the good guy and the bad guy in those situations, if anything goes?
Right. Well, why are you trying to kill somebody? Why did you kill someone? Was it on purpose? Are you trying to cause harm to people? Are you trying to hurt people? Is it to protect yourself or your family or your friends? And who attacked first? Did you fight someone worrying that they were going to harm you? Or, I mean, there are a lot of questions here to really get to the bottom of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. I was just curious, just doing my homework.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what is this? What assignment is this?
It's for I got nothing. I just was curious for myself.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check for me. Yeah.
A little better, 16.
Okay, he just goes, just curious.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever come across, if you ever find yourself in the Wild West where there's lawless place, and you gotta kill someone because it's self-defense or whatever you said. I mean, I hope you can live with yourself. I wouldn't want to do it, but that is pretty funny. It's not like the movies. I don't think it'll weigh on you. I've never killed somebody, but. I assume that even if you have to do it for some sort of protection, it's not easy.
Have you ever represented someone in a murder case before?
Oh, yes, plenty of times. And
have they ever been guilty?
Many times they have been guilty. Many times they have been proven innocent due to self-defense, like you said. But every time one way that you can tell if it was self-defense or if it was someone planning to cause harm is usually the ones who did it for harmful purposes do not feel the same guilt that those even just trying to protect their friends or family do. There's usually a level of excitement, might be the wrong word, but a level of lacking care of what they've done in their actions. The ones who have
They're not remorseful.
exactly. So that's another way you can know. But yeah, I've seen it all.
Okay, well, thanks.
Absolutely. And if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetheart, please let me know.
Okay, I'll come to you if I have any other questions, but I think this assignment is pretty easy. So,
Sounds good.
all right.
Well, good luck in the Wild West.
I think she's going to go to the observatory really early and spend most of her time like hanging out there, and she's not quite sure what else to do in the situation. It feels abnormal because it's weird that Cal's sort of like distanced himself, because I think this crew of these 4 friends have become sort of like a little bit of a group for her. And so she's not quite sure what to do with it. So she's like getting there early and prepared because she wants to see everyone. So
Sure.
she's just sort of hanging out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I assume everyone shows up to the observatory
Yeah.
around the time. I would say Cal's probably a couple minutes late, but he does show up like normal. Kind of
Yeah.
walks in the door.
You probably
everyone
already
else is
find
there.
Ace out there, like, digging, like, just past the tree line.
He's like a gardener.
Yeah, he'd have his backpack on his back and kind of look at you, just staring at you digging a hole or whatever you're doing.
Do you want you want to see the bunker?
And dude, we gotta go.
Oh,
I'm already
yeah.
late.
Okay, let's
Maybe
go.
maybe next time.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys walk in. Cal throws his backpack in the normal spot that he usually throws it. His backpack of holding.
Backpack of holding. Love it.
Walks in. Is like, hey everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. And he kind of like walks up to the telescope thing and is like, so we ready to go? Sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're fine. No worries.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Anyone have any idea? Well, I guess we never really have any idea where we're going.
I hope it's somewhere warm today.
God, me too.
I know,
Well,
last-
last time was burning hot.
Yeah,
And
I
it
hope
was
it's somewhere
great.
like pleasant
Okay.
warm, like a nice, like cool 70.
I want like a rainy, misty day, you know?
You always
I
want
don't know
rainy,
about
misty days,
rain.
Cal.
Rain is the best. I don't
What
know.
if we just end up on like it's like sunny, but like maybe you know what? I would take like a nice like 67, and like
So almost
maybe a
70?
little bit, just like a tad cooler, and
So can I ask you this? When it's 67 versus 70 degrees, can you tell?
Big
Okay,
difference.
Yes, there's a difference.
Big difference.
69. I'm
Absolutely.
not just saying this as like the sex joke, but 69 degrees is the best temperature. I'm not joking. 68 is way too cold, and 70 is like 70 is
I
fine,
love
but
how you-
69 is actually
Honestly,
the best.
it
This
is.
is
I
Joe
know what you
talking.
mean.
This is not
This
Cal.
is literally.
I honestly
so
get
hilarious.
that though.
Yeah.
think it's funny that you have such a strong opinion
I
about
have
this,
a-
'cause I really don't.
Yeah, 69
I'm
is
like
the best
just-
temperature.
do you just
I
like
think
round
that
to the nearest
69 is
five?
too cold in a house though.
I'm like,
it needs to be 69 outside.
Sure.
I just
I'll-
know
I'll agree
higher
with
than
that, 'cause the
70.
sun
I like it
helps.
cold.
Is there a tangible difference to you between 65 and 70?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
So, do you think you could imagine like pretty clearly what it would feel like to be kind of exactly between those two things in your mind?
Yeah,
Okay, so
68.
that would be like 67 or 68.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like 68 versus anyway, this is a tangent that we don't need to keep in the podcast, so no one wants to hear this. Welcome to the Whirlwind
Yeah,
Chronicles,
welcome.
where we talk about the weather.
the weather.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what
Sometimes-
were you gonna say?
Back to what Ace was saying.
Understood.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice if it was like 67 and maybe we're like in the woods and it's kind of like misty, but like the sun is still like seeping through the trees.
Honestly, that
Maybe
would be
right
nice.
Before, right before sunset. And
I honestly get that. That would be
Yeah.
pretty lovely.
It's the most
It
beautiful
wouldn't be
time
not-
of
yeah,
day.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to
Okay.
the fire plane.
I would mind that.
I don't
would
want to
not
do
like
that.
to go there.
Plants
I
don't grow
have
there.
always wanted to go there.
For some
makes
reason,
sense for
I
me.
imagined an airplane on fire. And I was like, why would you want to?
plane.
I don't want to be in a plane that's on fire.
Well, I think we should go ahead and go. Personally.
just do it.
I
Yeah.
guess
All right.
so.
I think it's time.
All right.
Let's do it.
So
Who's got the book?
I feel like
It's up-
Edna-
upstairs.
Oh,
yeah, I definitely, Edna
She knows
definitely
what the
always takes charge.
Yeah.
She's such a control freak. Oh my gosh. But she really is. She's like bossy and stuff, but she definitely does that.
So you guys grab the book, put it in place, and are shot through the telescope to your destination. As you guys land, what do you guys appear in this new one? What do you guys do?
Check the book. Yep.
Usually what happens is Eddie checks the book, Cal opens the door, and
Yeah.
it's kind of a routine.
Yep.
Ace is at the table ready to plug in whatever numbers or code he has to get the right material and, clothing and whatnot.
Juniper's just chilling.
Juniper's just ready for whatever
just like,
she's got to
"Here we
do.
go."
She's like, I can help with whatever.
Uh-huh.
As you guys open the door, it's kind of just like a foresty area. You can hear birds chirping and things. And the book says, get a signature from Tybalt.
From Romeo and Juliet.
No. Is that a character in Romeo?
There's no way
That's
Joe would
funny.
know that.
No, there's no way I would know that.
Well,
He's
just
no
after
shot.
the rock throwing at the window, I was just,
That's the Romeo and Juliet episode. I didn't even know that. I just
I
picked a
didn't
random
either.
name.
I've never heard that.
Tybalt.
Hopefully the
He's a character
listeners
in Romeo
didn't
and
know that
Juliet.
too, and Laura just looks like a nerd.
I love Shakespeare, and I'm proud of it.
I knew who Tybalt was.
It said,
But
get
he
a
didn't say
signature
anything.
from
I was
Tybalt.
Get
right
a
there with
signature
you.
from
Okay.
Tybalt, and
I'm writing it down.
there is just a small line on the page where a signature can be placed.
Oh,
So we have to bring the book with us?
book.
All right, Eddie's going
Wow.
to grab the book.
Okay.
I guess we have to bring this with us. And
Yeah.
she's going to pack
I
it
guess-
up in her
wait,
backpack.
We need a pen. Someone have
I
a
have
pen?
one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
does
one.
someone have a pen?
I do.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Eddie has about a 30
I
million
have,
pens.
I have a
Okay.
felt pen. I have a red pen. I have
All
an
right, we
ink
got
pen.
pens.
Yeah,
I
one
have
of
a
those.
It's gonna take a
pencil.
long
Yeah,
time, so
any
let's
of
go.
those.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You guys walk into this forest, and the door behind you is just in a tree. So it's like wooden. It looks like it belongs in the tree. Think very much like a Princess Bride-esque thing.
I grow flowers by the door
You
again.
grow flowers by the door. Easy.
I hang a little bit of rope off, like a tree branch, if I can reach it.
As you guys are sitting there, very vaguely, you can smell like fire, like campfire. Campfire. I don't know why I said that. Like campfire. But it's kind of distant.
We should
I smell that campfire.
And then I want everyone to roll
God, I hope it's
perception
not a
checks.
plane.
Ooh.
Roll a perception check.
it's not a plane. 11.
Oh, bad. 4.
Plus
4.
You rolled a 4?
14.
Oh, my word.
Just blurted out my
modifiers,
modifier.
14. As you guys step out, Cal, Ace, you are one with the forest already.
I'm one with the forest, and the forest is with me. I'm one with the forest, and the forest is with me.
And so you know the sounds of the forest, and you hear to
the
your
sounds of the
right
forest.
some rustling, some in the bushes.
Guys, I hear rustling.
And it sounds big. It doesn't sound huge, but it sounds bigger than like a rabbit or a fox.
It's bigger than something that's usually small. I'll go check it out.
Okay. So you walk over, and you kind of like peek in the bush, and you see this person, this human, and you can see they're covered in like black cloths and leathers, like an armor. They kind of just look back and say, shh, and put their finger over their mouth. Quiet.
I didn't even...
Quiet. I said quiet. You're going to give us away.
Oh, somebody there are you. I'm sorry.
And you see like 3 other ones kind of pop out of a bush. There's a girl and 2 other guys. They
Oh my
kind of
God.
pop out of the bushes, and they're all in this gear. None of it necessarily matches with the other, but it's all in like dark blacks.
How old do they look?
They look like your age.
Oh, okay.
Maybe even a little younger. Probably
Where are your
like
parents?
early 20s.
Interesting.
Oh, not that.
Do we see them as well, or is this just Ace?
At this point, you probably see at least the 3 that popped up after this peek up a little bit, and they're all kind of like being quiet.
Why are we being quiet?
Shh. They're here. Okay. And at this point, you hear, yeah! And you hear from the other side of this kind of small path. Let's say you walked out of the door, you turn to the right, and that's where you saw these people. To the left, you see all of these people in kind of like not homemade, that's kind of the wrong word, but like self-made armor, kind of pop out with these swords and kind of run at you guys.
Real What? Swords?
Yep. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
All
My
right,
gosh.
Here we go.
Meanwhile, Eddie's clutching a notebook like some student. Like, what the hell? Natural 1.
13.
Gosh.
I've rolled a 13.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
definitely caught off guard.
Cal actually goes first in this initiative, and immediately, from the week he's already had, kind of freaks out, and he's actually he's gonna kind of like go for his dagger, and then kind of you see him kind of even in the second just kind of take a deep breath and close his eyes, and then take his hands off of his dagger and just run to the first armored person and just try and clock him with his fist. He kind of thinks about like what he's about to do, and he rolls to hit a 13, which is enough. So he just pops this guy right in the face as you see the guy just like take a hit right to the nose and kind of go and hold his nose and actually fall over as he pops him. And then whose turn is it? Josiah, your turn. What do you want to do? I'm sorry, there's about 6 armored people, and then there's these 4 more like roguish type people in the bush.
Okay, but the rogue types aren't attacking us.
The rogue types look like they're about to start attacking the armored people.
Okay.
Like they're clashing.
Yeah, so I'll just like stand up, pop out of the bush, and then just go to shoot the first armored guy I see in front of me with my longbow.
Okay.
10 to hit.
10 to hit, that misses. As you shoot a bow, you shoot it right at this person, and they dodge out of the way, and they kind of just look at you like a little scared. They're like, oh my gosh, that almost hit me. But they keep running in, and the first rogue individual is going to get up and kind of run over, and you see pull out. Actually, you're the closest to him, so roll a perception check for me, Ace.
10.
Okay, with a 10, you see this rogue person get up and run over to one of these people, and you see him like pull out this dagger and like kind of put it into his side, and you see the person kind of go like and fall over as he's like over top of him, and he like pulls it out. With a 10, you don't really see much. And then
Can I make
Alyssa,
a perception check?
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say
I did
just
roll.
him.
Yeah, I did just roll
Alyssa,
a
your
natural
turn.
one too.
Okay,
This
I'm
is like some LARPing or something. That's my guess.
I will cast Shalala on my staff.
Okay.
And go for one of the guys next to me,
Okay, one of
Near
the
me.
armored people or the rogue people?
the armored people.
Okay, roll a hit.
And I'll roll a hit. 14.
14.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. As I go to hit him, I'm going non-lethal. I don't know
Mhm.
how powerful these people are, and I'm gonna go. Why are you attacking us?
Okay, and you're just hitting them with your staff.
So 4 damage.
Okay, nice. So, which one are you hitting? Are you hitting the one that got stabbed, the one Cal clocked with his fist, or just one of the other 3? Okay. Okay, so you walk and you just, swing your staff at this dude. Where do you like? Do you hit him in the stomach? Do you hit him in the face? What are you going for?
This is so specific.
The stomach.
Okay, so
And I'm
you
I'm
pop
literally
him in the
going.
stomach.
Why are you attacking?
And there's there's made armor, and so you hit the armor, and it like stumbles him back a little bit, but he kind of looks up at you, kind of like with a smile on his face, like and then it's now your turn, Eddie.
This is like a bunch of LARPers. Oh my gosh. Eddie's gonna use thaumaturgy to, in a big, booming, resonant voice, she's gonna yell, "Stop fighting!"
Everyone kind of just pauses, and they like look at each other, and this dude is still the only one that really got hurt as you look around is this dude that Cal clocked in the nose, who's kind of holding his nose, and he's like, "Oh, that hurts. What are you doing, man? It's non-lethal." As the other ones, the rogues kind of get up, and they're like, "Dude, what? Did you actually punch that guy?" And Cal's like, "What? Yeah, they were, what?" you see the girl from the rogue side go, "I'm calling Jeremy," and she pulls out a phone and starts like dialing a number. And she goes, "Jeremy, hello. Brian's really hurt. This guy just ran out of the woods and punched him in the face."
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. I can help him.
We thought you were actually attacking us.
What?
We didn't mean
I'll
to.
help him. I'll go over to the guy and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
So he'll get 5 hit points back.
Okay. So
Josiah
you heal him.
literally almost.
You're okay.
And as you do that,
I would have destroyed him.
As you do that, everyone kind of looks at you. And while you're doing that, actually, as you go to do that, the rogue who stabbed the other guy kind of walks over and he goes, "Dude, that looked so real." And they kind of like dab each other up. They're like, "That was awesome. That was sick."
So I go and I'm like, "It's okay," and I like put my hand on it's a guy.
Yeah.
On his like cheek. I'm like, "It's okay," and then cast.
Okay, and as you cast it, like some of the armored people close by just kind of like stare at you, and they're like, "Oh my god, that looked so real. That was amazing." And
Can
he's
I
like,
do an
he's like,
insight check?
I feel better.
Can I do an
Mine-
insight check?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Did we just
You just
stumble into a
became-
road without we just stumbled into the real world.
And you're now like the Messiah.
Of course I am. I keep doing that.
Yeah, you provide water. 3.
Water.
Sorry. 13.
13. Yeah, I mean they look amazed at what just happened,
What
and
do
this
you
guy
mean?
Brian on the ground is like, "Oh my gosh, I don't feel any pain anymore." And one of the rogues goes up to you and is like, "That is the coolest goblin costume I've ever seen."
What do you mean a goblin costume?
And Eddie's going to walk up. Thank you so
Oh my gosh, and you look
much.
amazing too.
Amazing?
Amazing.
That's a made-up race.
Well, the
Doesn't
Amazelings
What
are
are you?
a great
what
race.
are you talking about costume?
What? You're what? Oh, I'm sorry. Right, we're in character. Madam Goblin, thank you for healing our friend.
Well, of course, no problem. But what are you talking about costume?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend your
Thank
race.
you. We're very new to this part of town. If you could point us to whoever's in charge.
And Cal kind of goes, "Yeah, we're looking for Tybalt," and they kind of all look at him, kind of like eye him up and down. They're like, "Where are you supposed to be?" And he's like, what? I don't know." And they're like, "You look like a biker." He's like, "Oh, I mean, I like motorcycles are cool, metal music and stuff." And they're like, "I know, but this is a con. Why are you wearing it? Do you just not dress up?" He's like, "What? Oh,
I can't.
and then one of them goes, "Well, he has the pointed ears." And they're like, "Yeah, that's true. I guess that's enough."
Are you asking him his race right now?
Juniper, and I put my hand on her arm.
Let's calm down.
Yes, thank you so much. We would like to know who's in charge of the con.
Well, this is being put on by the Red Diamond Industries.
Where can we find the person in charge?
Sure, yeah.
And also, do you know someone named Tybalt?
Oh, Tybalt?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's here for Tybalt.
Who is that?
You don't know who They don't know who Tybalt is, and they're here.
Oh my god,
And you can
Tybalt
hear
is like the Matt Mercer
You can hear them all
of
kind of like talking.
this
You can hear them all kind of like talking and laughing. They're like, nice one. Well, yeah, Tybalt's he's like only the greatest fantasy writer ever.
What is,
Okay,
wait, is he
all
is he
right.
the guy that, like he wears like a vest and he's
No.
got long
No.
No.
All right.
Tybalt, as you all know, is
Can we
just,
meet him?
that's just his writer's name. That's just his pen name. I don't know his real name,
Obviously.
Can we meet him?
I think everyone wants to meet him, it sounds like.
He goes, well, you can't just meet him. That's like the
Why
whole...
not?
Well, he hasn't shown up
famous?
He's coming tomorrow for the autograph signing, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh.
He's supposed to get here tonight, but I haven't seen him yet. Has anyone seen it? And some people are like, no. And then one girl's like, I saw him. And they're like, you did? And she's like, yeah, he's here. He's in the village.
Inside check.
Sure.
17.
17. She seems like she's kind of telling the truth, but also maybe like, it's the kind of thing where like she might be saying it for clout. Like, yeah, I saw him. And they're like, no way. And she's like, yeah, I totally did. But maybe she's truthful. There's some element of
Man,
truth.
over a fantasy writer. It's
Um,
incredible. Where are you from? Are you from here? Or what are your names? My name's Eddie, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you. Well, I'm Clark. That's Brian, who you just punched in the nose, and they kind of look at.
Sorry, we
at
got so
Cal.
started.
He's like, sorry, I thought he was gonna kill me. And they're like, what? Why would he? Whatever. It's all fake, dude. Yeah, my name is Clark. That's Brian. There's Alicia over there. That's Jordan. That's Eugene over in the. You see his helmet? He kind of turned an old frying pan into a helmet. That's pretty cool. Eugene, say hi. He's like, hi. Yeah, but us in the black, we call ourselves the Evil Knives.
The Evil Knives.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so
Yeah.
badass.
Great.
Thank you.
Can we get a schedule for the?
Oh yeah, you can come into.
I'm sure there's like an
you can
expo
go-
or something.
Did you guys must have just got here.
We
'cause you
did.
guys
We
look so
really
good.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't checked in
Kinda
or anything yet.
stumbled
That's why
upon
we
this,
were so
really.
surprised
Yeah.
when you all.
Yeah, no problem.
Or-
And Brian gets up and he's like, well, I mean, I've been healed by the gods, apparently. And they're like, Brian takes this a little too seriously sometimes. And he kind of turns and looks at Clark. Clark is kind of the leader of the Evil Knives. And Brian seems to be the leader of these knights, who he tells you that they call themselves the Knights of the Diamond Kingdom. And he kind of turns, he says, I've been healed by the gods, and so it is my honor to escort these civilians to town and to show them where they can find the itinerary for the weekend.
Thank you.
Please follow me and my crew. We
Okay.
will keep you safe as they begin marching. And you can see as you look, like all their weapons too look very homemade, and none of them look sharpened. They're very just blunt.
Oh, this
yeah.
is
Almost-
so funny.
Drilled a dude in the head
I
with a
know.
real arrow.
Yeah.
You literally. Oh my gosh. Can I do an insight check on Cal?
Sure.
Because I haven't seen him and want to see what. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling so bad. 4.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can't really tell. He
Okay.
looks a little confused and maybe a little butthurt that these people were like roasting his outfit.
Yeah.
But he's like just kind of confused. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
All right.
So you guys are led through the woods until you come up to this very makeshift convention in the woods. It's like basically people just threw up buildings for a weekend, like LARPing in the woods. There's like some people walking around. Everything looks homemade. There's some things that might even like maybe offend Juniper, or like you'd look at like confused because there's people that like painted themselves green and are like walking around
my
like
gosh.
like on their hands and knees, and they're like, I am a goblin. And like there's like there's like some people who you can clearly are trying to be dragonborns, where they have like cardboard, like red cardboard on their face that kind of comes out like a beak, and they've like painted their body red to look like dragonborns,
no.
and they have like fake wings on. As you guys walk through, and you can see, yeah, it's very like medieval campsite village esque. As you guys are led through the town, you see on the side of the road, or on the side of this small town, there's a person who is dressed in like a jester's outfit, very natural, like, or very medieval fantasy jester's outfit. But you can see if you look close, it has like a little badge that says Jester John on it, and he's holding a piece of paper, and he goes, hear ye, lunch in the mess hall for Group 2B will start in about 30 minutes. Group B, please report to the mess hall. Today's food, burgers.
I'm
As you guys
gonna
are
walk
walking
up to
through.
him. Do you have a schedule? Can I? Can I have a schedule?
Yes, dear. The schedule's over there on the message board.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. And you kind of walk over.
I'll
and
walk
there's-
over to the schedule.
Yeah.
What do we have on it?
Yes. So on the schedule, there's it's again, it's supposed to look very fantasy themed. So it says message board on it, and there's all these clearly fake, like photocopied pictures of like random people that say like wanted, dead or alive, or whatever. And there's like all these fake
Oh
things,
my
but then there's also a
gosh.
couple like quest. There's like some quest things that are like, ooh, attack the spider's lair, and then like in parentheses it's like, head north to the zip line and ride the zip line.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
like go scavenger hunting in the woods and find the dragon's treasure.
Oh
But
my
it's just scavenger
Do
hunting.
you know what this is reminding me of? Is Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, kinda.
I love it. Except it's outdoorsy, campy.
Yeah. So
I love
as
it.
you, but you see also there's like a weekend schedule, a planner there, and you can see also it does very clearly. The first thing that stands out to you on the schedule is that this individual Tybalt is kind of the big attraction. Tybalt is a fantasy writer, is what you know, but like in bold at the bottom, it's like Tybalt signing. And you can see that it's scheduled for the next morning. But
We're not gonna be able to meet this
from
guy
on the time and the
no.
time that you know right now, it looks like this is like free time. It says questing time, but then parentheses free time. And it says like see quests available, and that's where you see the paper of like zip line, scavenger hunt, LARPing battle, like things like that.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys. What on earth is this place?
Yeah, I don't
It's
like this.
It's a con. So they
Have you been to one of these before?
Well, they have them back home, but it's not for fantasy. But obviously, we've stepped into some realm where only humans exist.
oh,
That's
you
what
mean
I.
like a convention.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've never been to a convention before?
No, I don't.
I went to
really do
one.
Much of that.
It was for satellite technology, but it wasn't very interesting.
Satellite technology.
That
Yeah.
sounds awful.
I
That
did.
sounds terrible.
Yeah. No, but I mean, that was sort of more of a business convention.
So
but,
wait.
yeah, no, I mean, it looks like this is an all human world.
So they. Oh,
And there's one for the superhero series. Do you guys read comics? No one.
No.
not
They had
really.
one like
Not
I don't
really.
read much.
Like 3 months ago, at the convention center, the hotel in the middle of town.
Oh,
And when
I
by-
didn't go to that.
I don't really. Whenever there's like a ton of people,
You
in
dress
town,
up as
I kinda leave.
superheroes, and you.
I think
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
extremely
I think
nerdy.
that would have been one of the days
Oh,
where I
yeah,
was in
yeah.
town, and I think I did see.
Have
a
you
lot of
gone to
people in
that, Eddie?
costumes.
Have you gone to the superhero convention?
Maybe.
What superhero did you go as?
I decided to dress up as the.
I know you know it.
We wait with bated breath.
Yeah, we're ready.
You guys, it's hard to come up with superheroes names on the spot. I dressed up as Leaf Lady.
You dressed up as Leaf Lady?
Yeah, she has like poison
Yeah, I saw the
things,
movie.
pods, and
I saw the movie.
yeah,
I would have gone
Leaf
as
lady.
Spider-Man.
What?
as Biter Man.
That sounds. I don't like that.
Just a man who runs around and bites people. He's just a cannibal.
He just bites
You
people.
guys, why can't I come up with a good superhero name?
Because
No,
you know how we
her name
use
is
the
the Leaf
bee.
Lady.
You know we're using bees to go.
Were you trying to just describe poison ivy?
Bimberlins.
Leaf Lady. I assume
She's
everyone
got
just
those
kind of stares at you
pods.
like, okay.
What? It's not that weird.
Okay, well then you're used to these. What do we do? How do we blend in?
Well,
we gotta.
you do
I'm not
like
as Tybalt
events
guy.
I'm not
and you
dressing
meet
as a leaf
people.
lady.
You don't have to, guys. We already looked the part, right? They think that you're dressing up as an elf because you have elf ears.
Yeah, but look at what
I've seen
everyone's
some
wearing.
humans,
It's not just that. They're like most
Yeah.
of them are dressed for
They were
battle.
making fun of my quote unquote costume.
Well, you could get some fake armor
Yeah,
or
we have-
something.
We have to get armor.
Honestly, Ace,
I mean, I can make
kind of look
some.
the part.
I mean, I have some. It's not.
It says right here that there's like a big breakfast that they're gonna have a bunch of announcements. I really really want to go to that. And then this Tybalt guy apparently is really like cool. So I think that's gonna be fun. I don't know about you
I
guys.
almost killed someone.
I just hit a nerd in the face.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like you've done that before.
We should.
Well, now we know
yeah.
not
I can't
to do
believe
it.
I'm gonna say this, but I think we need to get some fake weapons.
What?
We don't
To
need
blind-
fake
We don't need
weapons.
fake
you
weapons.
You don't. All you have to do is like walk around and like be able to talk to people about like nerdy stuff. Basically.
At this point, this
Nerdy
large
stuff.
individual, who a little bit overweight, wearing this armor that is clearly homemade, but is kind of small. It's like football pads, but like painted.
yes. Oh my god.
Kind of walks up and he has a cape on, and like a crown. But his shirt does not cover his full belly. And he's got a large beard. He walks up, as you're saying this, Eddie, he walks up to you and goes, "Greetings, my lady.
Greetings.
And where would a lass like you be from in these parts?"
Oh, I am from the wondrous hills of silver and gold. Have you never heard of such a place?
Silver and gold, I have
Yes.
not. But may I say that your skin reminds me of gold in the way, and he like bows.
Thank you.
Everyone else is just like,
Thank you. Have a good day, okay?
He goes, "My name is Sir Charles Brian Discourse the Third." And then he kind of leans, he like reaches for your hand.
Okay, she tentatively gives her hand.
And he like kisses it, and then he quietly whispers, he goes, "My real name's Chester."
Hi, Chester.
Could I ask something?
Yes.
So is his beard on all of his face, or just the neck portion?
Mostly just the neck portion.
Okay, got it.
That's such a specific question.
Goes,
That's funny.
"My real name is Chester.
Chester.
And now
Nice
is
to meet
he?
you, Chester.
Can we help you, guy?"
I-
And he's
I-
like, I just wanted to make my acquaintance. Pleased to meet you all."
Oh, we're just looking to check in and find the hotel. Do you know where that is?
"The hotel, I would love to take you there if you're interested." And everyone's
just
like,
point-
"No,
you just
you
point
just point us in the direction."
Yeah, you just point us in the right direction.
He goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's go down that road and it's to the left."
Okay, thanks, Chester. I love
He
your
says, "Please,
company."
I prefer my real name, Sir Charles Brian Discourse the Third."
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
As we're walking,
Yeah,
through,
you can go, guy. He's like, he kind of just looks awkward. He's like, "Okay, well, I'll be okay." And he just walks away.
You don't have to be rude, Cal.
I wasn't. That was kind of weird.
Yeah,
That's
but
how
you
everyone
still
is.
don't need to be
Everyone's
mean.
really nice here. There's a lot of nice people at cons.
All right, fine.
Not
I
everyone's
think
rude
Cal's,
like you.
Cal might be used to a different definition of con, maybe.
All right, that's rude, but you're right.
All right, let's go.
As
All
we're walking through, like, are there people selling like games, maybe?
Oh yeah, board
Yeah?
games. There's you see like different shops, and it's like what we would call just like Etsy people. Like there's people selling like board games. There's people selling magical
Carpets.
items, rugs, definitely some rugs.
Yeah. What kind of board games?
Board games. We've got games like Jails and Jellyfish.
How do
I'm
you guys
sorry,
come up
what's
with these stuff on the
and what's that
so
one like?
easily? I can't do it.
Jails
like
and
that.
Jellyfish is, it's a game of it's kind of like Chutes and Ladders, where you either ride the jellyfish to the top or you get plummeted to jail.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to buy it?
Are there any games where you get to like play a specific character and tell
Like
a
role-playing
story
games?
where you rely on chance?
This is,
No.
Inception.
You play it-
That sounds stupid.
Okay, yeah, nothing
You ask the
ridiculous
shoppers and they go, no.
All right.
They go, that is dumb. But actually sounds kind of cool. Someone should make that.
Wow.
And then make a podcast.
Some dude named Gary.
We should make a
Gary.
podcast pretending we're different people.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Please don't
you-
ever
you also see
explain
someone-
what we're doing.
you also see someone who's like
when you do talk
Selling-
about
Too meta.
selling
Too
magic items. And you kind of walk over and it's like painted rocks and like, necklaces that
What do these items do?
and it's like this lady who's pretending to be super mystical, and she's like, "This right here," and holds up this rock that's just been painted turquoise blue. She's like, "This magical rock will help you cast spells from across the field." She goes, "You can throw the rock at someone. Just make sure you don't hurt them."
Okay. Alternatively,
It's $15.
okay, but how?
This
okay.
is just another version of the pet rock scam in the 70s. Oh my
Well, no, it's for the
God.
LARPing. They
Yeah.
count it as a spell.
As a spell.
Oh my word.
I pick up a rock off the ground
Mm-hmm.
and I show it to her and I say, "Now this rock, on the other hand, makes it so that you can."
Are you making fun of me?
No. I mean,
I worked hard on this.
okay. Just look. Okay.
I like your costume, by the way. It's very nice. So I'll hear you out.
Thank you. So this rock actually makes it so that you can make flowers grow.
I don't believe that.
You
Prove
don't?
it.
Prove it?
Yes.
I will. I hold the rock.
But then you see as you hold the rock, because she's, they go along with it. She starts like moving around. She's like, wow, it is working. Before you even do anything to it, she's like, incredible.
And I just like look at her for a minute.
She's like, this is amazing, a mystical rock.
Juniper, don't blow our car.
Juniper,
Yeah.
just chill. And I walk over and I go,
it's
sorry.
It's better if you don't do anything.
Cal walks over and he goes, sorry, my little sister's just, she's got away with, some things just frustrate her.
She turns around and glares at Cal.
He goes, come on.
Please, just let me prove her wrong.
No, don't
Please.
you dare. Don't you dare.
It's so
don't you
easy.
dare. June, no, this is not the time.
She said she liked my costume.
Yeah, that's because, June, you know why? I'll tell you later. Come on, let's go.
Cal. Hear me out. What if we don't draw too much attention?
Okay.
But we find a way to kind of climb the social ladder of this environment, if you will, so that when it gets time for the signing, we've kind of got
Why don't we just stand in line at the signing?
Well, I'm trying, like, we should try to align ourselves to get some sort of like proverbial backstage pass.
Alternatively,
like
if I show them,
like we're part of the experience that everyone's here for.
Okay,
maybe.
but
I hate that idea.
we say that we're like a panel. Or
okay,
something.
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah,
all we
yeah.
have to do, you guys, all I have to do is make some flowers grow, and
No.
everyone's gonna want to talk to us.
That's a bad idea.
I
Why?
think that's
That's
a
a
bad
bad
idea.
idea.
Why? Immediately they're gonna
Because
be like, "Oh my
everyone knows
god!"
it's fake.
But
Yeah.
if I can
No,
make
that's
it
a
look
bad
good,
idea.
they could be like, "Wow,
Joe-
you should perform."
June,
I
don't
want to
even-
do like a head check and look and see if there's like somewhere where there's like maybe like a sort of like archery competition or something.
Sure, roll a perception check for me.
Quote,
Dirty 20.
quote.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see an area that says archery range.
Okay, I'm gonna just make my way over there,
Wait,
Wait,
Ace,
Ace,
Hey,
where do-
Wallace, what are you doing?
guys. I got this.
No,
we gotta stick together. Oh, boy.
I grab him. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go. Look, there's an archery thing. I'm gonna go with.
You're not gonna kill anyone,
You're not
right?
I'm not gonna
shoot
kill anyone.
anyone.
They're
Okay, okay,
targets.
okay,
They're
okay,
not people that you shoot at. I hope. I just kind of go mosey on over there.
We should probably go with him.
I'm telling you, my plan is foolproof.
June?
Listen, I just don't.
I'm
think-
right.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that in wherever we are, there are tieflings or goblins for real.
I know, but I'm saying,
So I think we need to.
cool costume. Someone says as they walk by.
thank you. If I do some air quotes magic, they won't know that it's actual magic. I'll just pretend, but then we'll be popular, and then everyone will want to see, and then
But
they'll
how
be
do
like,
you explain that? If magic doesn't exist here, which, by the way, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
wild.
I'm very.
Where in the world does magic not exist?
Yeah.
But I'm saying I'll make it seem like, okay, no, like she's not actually doing magic, but she's just like really good at like kind of like doing some sleight
You're
of hand.
making a
You're
flower
good
grow
at
out of
sleight of-
nothing.
Well, I'm not saying I'll do the flower thing. I'll do something else. And you're really good at like making cards disappear. You're very quick.
Yeah, but that's like a magician. That's like a different type of magic. That's like
I know,
sleight of
that's
hand
the
magic.
joke. That's not the joke. That's what I mean, though.
I mean, I can do illusions.
If we're really good at it, and it just seems like we're really good at just regular old like magician magic, then they'll be like, "Wow, these guys are really cool."
Okay, so
and
what do you want to do?
They should
You
put
want
on
to
a
just start
show.
like a pop-up show right in the middle of
We
town right here?
could, yeah.
Should we start a pop-up show? Everyone
no,
gather
no,
around, huh? And
Cal,
he just starts like
Cal.
yelling. He's like, everyone gather around.
Yeah, for Cal's show.
Nope.
Oh,
For the
no,
young.
No.
And people start like looking over. You have a chance to stop him if you want, but if you don't, then he's going to keep going.
Cal, are you gonna do it?
People like start like, no, I'm not doing it. You said you're going to do it. I'm not doing nothing.
There's nothing. He's being stupid. It's fine.
Oh, that's a cool costume.
We need to go find Wallace.
I
Come on.
agree.
Come on.
I
We
agree.
can talk about this more, but we need to go find Wallace, make sure he doesn't accidentally kill someone
I
with
agree.
his bow and arrow.
Yes. And you walk over, Wallace, you walk over to this area, and you can see there's someone actually very much so dressed in like almost like the Men in Tights Robin Hood garb who's standing there
I was right.
with all of these very nice like mechanical hunting bows, like well done bows. And he's like, he like walks over, he's like, he's standing in front of him, and he's like, make sure to stand a couple feet apart, and you can see that there's like stations and targets, and there's a person dressed as like these Men in Tights costumes at each place, kind of helping people, coaching them through how to use the bows. And you can see all the tips are just kind of like normal, like practice tips. They can go into a target, like a hay stack target, but they're not going to necessarily kill anyone. They're not like the pierced ones.
Gotcha.
But they're all standing there, and this guy's kind of like, everyone, wait your turn. As you kind of walk up, what do you say?
Hey, how's it going? What's happening here? Is this like an archery competition or?
No, we're just shooting. If you're interested in using the weapons that our ancestors did to hunt, and he starts just like seeming like he's reading or like saying something he's memorized, to hunt, gather, and stay alive.
Huh.
Use them for protection at some points and defense in others. Sometimes they would use them to attack. This weapon was used in the medieval times to fend against animals and sometimes other humans.
Did you say the medieval times?
Yes.
How long ago would that have been?
A couple, I don't know. I don't know. Couple thousand years, couple hundred years, I don't know. Beats me.
Huh.
Dude, I get paid minimum wage.
Congratulations.
He looks so confused.
Oh my god.
Well, I could maybe help you teach these people how to shoot.
Yeah, okay. No, we're not letting random people just teach here. So, thanks though. If you're interested in using them, feel free.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me see these bows that you have.
Okay, you can go over there to, you see row 4. There's like kind of an empty row. It says row 4, that one's free. You can, and you walk over. And there's a guy standing there with the bow, and he kind of hands it to you, and there's a couple arrows in like a pouch, and he's like, hello, welcome. Have you ever shot a bow before?
Yeah. I have one too. Very good with this one,
you
but-
have one. Ooh, yeah. That's looks well made. Okay, so here's how you're gonna do it, and he kind of just starts walking you
And
through
then
how to use
before
a
he can
bow.
even do it, I just go and go to shoot an arrow at this target.
He goes, okay, yeah, roll to hit.
I don't know what kind of bow. Is this like a long bow?
It's like think modern day hunter bow. Like you kind of pull it back, and it's got the pulleys on it. So it
I'm just trying to figure out what modifiers I should
Sure,
use.
yeah, just use your normal bow
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, 22 to hit.
Yeah, you crush this thing. It's almost a perfect shot. And he just goes, okay, I guess you know how to use it. Have you been here before?
No, this is my first time actually.
Okay, cool. Well, have fun. And he kind of just sits on like a small crate and kind of just pulls out his phone. He just starts looking at it. He's like, you have 10 shots.
I was like, huh? Can I do it from farther away? This
No.
seems kind of close.
No, you cannot.
Oh, all right. And I'll just like keep on just kind of like rapid firing these.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'll let you use the 22 for most of them. So you kind of do pretty well. And the guy, for the most part, is not paying attention until eventually you finish all
I want to try to
arrows.
arrow split my final one. Do I have to roll separately for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I
You have
say
to roll above a
about
25 to
Robin
arrows.
Hood?
Yeah, you have to roll above a 25 to arrows.
Calling
split.
it like I see it.
Above a 25 to arrow split?
Yep.
Okay. It's a 17.
Yeah, so you try. You get them all pretty close to the middle, but none of them split. But the guy kind of looks up after you're done. He's like, okay, well, thank you. And he kind of looks a little surprised because you crushed them all so close. And he's like, okay, thank you. Next.
Meanwhile, Eddie is over in the corner.
I
starts
look around.
clapping.
I look around. No one's paying any attention
Yeah,
to that.
no one cares.
That was good, Ace. Good job. You're better than most of the people here, probably.
Easily. I'm just wondering, is there like a competition that we can, or is it just?
That might be in the events. We could check. Ooh, and she pulls out her little schedule.
Yeah,
thing.
Okay.
Wait, is there an archery?
Later that
competition?
night, there is scheduled an archery.
Wallace, you could sign up for the archery competition.
And that's before the signing.
Yeah.
So we need
Let's
to
do it.
find ways that we can use our talents that we have that are clearly superior to everyone else here, and we try to get some sort of status that gets us potentially early access to.
No, you
this
just have to
person
pay
who's
for that.
signing.
Most cons, you just have to pay for it.
Well, couldn't we just
You have
pay
to
for
get
it
like
then?
a VIP pass. Yeah.
Well, if
We could go
I
get a
don't-
VIP
yeah.
pass
We
and
should
see if
just
we
do
can get
that.
early access to meet with Tybalt.
Well, we could try that.
We should
too.
just try that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But you should do the archery competition. That's so fun, and you're really good at it. See,
Might as
you
well.
guys, cons are fun. This is what I'm saying. All right, let's go.
All right.
I'm personally not having a wonderful time.
As you
You should
Yeah, I
join
don't
the
know about
magic
this.
competition. If
As you
there's
guys
one
continue
of
walking,
those.
you can see you actually pass, and it might pique your interest, Eddie. You pass this area where there's like this small tent of people, and there's like a lot of books, but and they're like storybooks, like pretty big novels. But the people selling them, you can see actually in the back. There's two people, and they look very woodsy, almost like hippie-esque. And you can see in the back, one of them has the book kind of clamped and is painting on the side of it, kind of like on the pages.
Oh,
And they're
cool.
selling like painted ones of just like
Yeah.
novels. And the girl in the front is kind of like showing them. And like there's different ones of like mountains and like maybe like some cool ones of like a river or a beach. And they're just kind of selling them.
Love it. Have you ever seen that Lord of the Rings one?
Yeah,
That-
yeah, yeah.
ugh, so
Very
cool.
similar, yeah. As she kind of sees you guys walking by and is like, anyone interested? We have books.
Me.
Oh, and
I'll walk over.
okay, you walk over. She's like, hi.
Hi. Ooh, what books do you have?
Yes, so we have a lot of Tybalt books, obviously. People are
Oh,
really interested
yeah.
in those.
I'm really excited to meet him. I've heard great things. So I would love to get one of his books. I've never read his books before.
Oh, you've never read his
Nope.
books?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
What's the best one?
The best one, I would say, is probably The Lion's Sword. It's one of
Oh.
my favorite books.
I'll take it. How much is it?
It's... Let me see. Dylan, how much are we selling the Lion's Sword one for? And he kind of like looks over. He's like, which one? Are we talking about the beach or the forest? And she's like, I don't know. Do you want the one with the beach on the side or the forest on the side? Both are great, and they both have
I'll
to
do
do
the
with the book.
beach.
The beach?
Yeah.
The beach. And he's like, okay, that's the cheaper. We're selling that one for $10 bucks.
Okay.
$10.
I'm gonna reach into my backpack and I'm gonna pull out one of those old dollar bills from the Wild
Okay.
West that we got. I have no idea if it works here. Does this work?
She kind of looks
I'll
down
hold
at
it out
like grabs
tentatively.
it.
Aren't they just? Isn't it just American money?
No. I mean, it's called
was-
dollars, but
Oh,
They
I thought
were-
it was.
it's not. This is not America,
Oh.
FYI. It's just some place.
Oh.
She like grabs the ripped money or the old Western. She's like, I don't know where this is from. She's like, Dylan, have you ever seen this? He kind of walks over. It's like, I don't think that's real. And
Oh,
she's like,
sorry.
oh, this is. I don't think this
I'm
is real.
a
Sorry.
foreign exchange student. I don't.
Oh, where are you
have-
from?
It's a I can't pronounce it.
Well, what's
She goes, oh, I don't know what that is.
It's a place called
Repeat that for me.
Kalele. That's what it's called.
Kalele?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yep. Yep.
where? What if you could travel anywhere? Where would you go?
That's a good question. I like the I think the beaches in Neandro look kind of cool.
That's what I was gonna say. Neandro.
Neandro, you like Neandro?
Yeah.
I've always
Have
wanted
you
to go
ever
to
heard of-
Neandro.
I've never been.
Kalele.
I don't.
Well,
I
Kalele's a
don't know what
town in
Kalele is.
Neandro, actually.
Oh, it is. It must be a small one.
It's a really
Yeah.
small. It's really
I've never heard
small
of
in
Kalele.
Neandro.
That's why I liked the beach picture.
I thought you said you were a foreign exchange student. Kalele is not. I mean, it's not foreign.
I
Neandro is not foreign.
I've been studying in Neandro. I am not from Neandro, but that's where
right.
been
We came
doing
to the
the
con from
exchange.
Neandro.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, well, right. So, but they should have the same money.
Well, that's not where the bill's from. That's just where I'm studying.
Oh,
'Cause
well,
I'm-
because it kind of seemed like you gave it,
It
to us, and we're
did.
like,
It's
sorry,
true.
I'm an
It's from
exchange student.
Neandro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
so
I'm
funny.
an exchange student in Neandro. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very. Okay. So, well, sorry, we need money.
Oh, yes. I glance at Cal.
Cal looks back at you. He goes, I don't know. He goes, and then he kind of sighs and he's like, give me 3 minutes. And he just kind of walks away.
I have to go find my local bills for.
There
this
might be an
area.
ATM or something.
Great, thank you. I'll be back. This book looks really cool.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Well, yeah,
about-
I'll keep it behind the desk in case you come back.
Oh gosh. She walks out. She follows Cal.
Sure. So Cal starts walking through, hands in his pockets, hands in his leather jacket pockets, kind of walking through, looking. I'm gonna roll for him. He rolls a natural 1.
Oh.
And kind of just like hits someone and kind of bumps. Actually, he like reaches to where he'd think like a wallet or money is, but he just kind of like hits someone's armor, and they're like, "What? Watch it!" And he's like, "Sorry." And he keeps walking. It happens a couple times where he like tries, and he's like, he kind of looks at you, and he's like, "I don't know, I'm not on my game right now." This
Here,
is
I'll
weird."
give it a go.
Dude, I don't know if you should be. I don't know. Pickpocketing is not for everyone. It's not an every man's game.
I can try.
Okay.
Wait, am I rolling sleight of hand? Yeah, it's 9.
9? Yeah, not much better. You still don't really have any luck. You get probably like $3, I'll say.
Okay.
I don't need.
I
the
just
book.
wave
It's
him.
fine.
Like, huh?
I don't. Yeah.
We need 7 more. You try.
I can't. I cannot pickpocket anyone. I am.
I mean, he said I couldn't, and I did better than him. So yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
Except I won't tell them. I'm just gonna go do it. 8.
8? Still, yeah, you get $3 more.
6. We need 4 more.
Eddie, you ever pickpocket someone before?
Come on,
No.
Eddie, you can do it.
You got it.
I don't want to pickpocket
Now's the
someone.
time.
It's really easy. Here, let me walk you through exactly what I
No,
just
don't
did.
listen.
You know what?
Ace.
It's okay. She doesn't have to
shouldn't
do
listen
it.
to you. You came out with nothing.
All right. I'm just not on my game today. I'm confused. This whole place is confusing to me.
It's all right.
I'm fine. I don't need the book. Let's go.
Oh,
All right. And then
I have an idea, and I go. I'm gonna go to the archery range again,
Oh my word!
No.
you run back in.
and I'm gonna find a row that's empty next to somebody who's there.
Okay.
Like, somebody at
Yeah.
row next to me.
And the guy, the instructor sitting there is like, did you get permission from the front? You have to talk to that guy over there.
Oh, I've
Sign
already
up.
talked to him.
Well, just now you talked to him?
Yeah.
Roll a deception check for me.
16.
He goes, oh, okay. Have you ever used one of these before?
Yeah. I was literally just here not too long ago.
Okay.
And then I'll turn to the guy to my left. Well met, good sir.
And some kid, and he's dressed as like some sort of rogue, and he like looks at you, and he's like, greetings, traveler.
How
You look like a woodsman.
Yes, I am a woodsman. Where are you from? From whence do you hail?
I come from the town of Gathersburg.
Gathersburg. And that's not too far from where I live. I am from Hendleshire.
Hendleshire, of course. And he kind of leans over. Where is Hendleshire? Is that a real place? I was using my real place. Where were you using?
Oh, we're doing the...
We're using fake places? I, too, am from Hendleshire.
Ah.
Traveler?
Well, then you must be familiar with the Hendleshire tradition of betting on archery.
The kid looks like, wait, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I only have, my mom only gave me $20.
Dude, relax. It's literally $1 here.
$1?
And he puts $1 down on like the bar that separates our two stations.
Roll a persuasion check.
3.
He goes, I don't know if I'm comfortable with gambling. My mom told me never to gamble. And she only gave me $20. I gotta let it last the whole weekend.
Are you scared, Squire?
I mean, a little bit.
This is a kid.
You're like
25.
I turn to the person to my right. Who's to my right?
The person to your right is like this big dude, and he's like having a terrible time. He's like, God dang it! He's missing the target. He's like, oh, this sucks!
I like just step away from the station and like look to see if there's people in line or like.
There's a couple people in line, just waiting their turn. No one that sticks out necessarily as like, ooh, that person's gonna want to gamble with me.
I'll turn to the guy to my right, and I'll be, and I'll like step over the line and be like, "Hello, good sir. It seems that maybe you are in need of an archery."
Shut up! He goes back to trying. He's like, I'm gonna get this. I don't need you.
Okay.
He's like, sorry, I'm a barbarian. I'm trying to stay in character.
Yeah, but do you want to be good at archery?
Well, yeah.
All right, I can. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm an archery instructor.
You are? And he kind of looks at his instructor, and your instructor right next to you kind of looks at you, confused too.
Dude, trust me. I'm
And yours is like, I don't know if this guy's an archery instructor or not.
I take 2 arrows from the thing and I just like try to
Shoot 'em?
Go to shoot them both.
Okay,
Target.
roll to hit. It'll be a higher DC because you're trying to hit both.
So yeah, I will.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay, am I just rolling 1?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just a higher DC.
Okay, gotcha. 15.
Okay, that's exactly what you needed. So you hit both, and all 3 of these people are like, "Oh." He's like, "Dang, that was pretty good."
Yeah, so I'll turn to the guy and I'll be like, normally I charge pretty high, but you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll do a 10-minute quick crash course. $5. I got you.
$5?
Yeah.
Like I have to give you $5?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Cool. And so I'll just give him like some basic pointers on like good form and like how to grip the arrow and stabilize the bow well as you're drawing back.
Roll a persuasion check for me, or not? I'm sorry, a performance check to see how well you're able to teach him.
12.
12? That's pretty good. Yeah, he hits a couple arrows at least on the target, so he's gotten better. He's like, hey, that was pretty good. I hit it.
Yeah. There.
Thanks, dude.
Yes. Of course, good sir.
All right, dude. You don't have to do it around me. It's fine. I'm just kind of here.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I dress up and everything, but I don't really stay in character like a lot of these people.
Oh, gotcha.
But here's your $5.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Hey,
That's
of
pretty
course.
cool.
Hey, keep working on that gripping exercise to try to keep
Right, the grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got to keep it steady.
Yeah. You got it.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I'm Ace, by the way.
Oh, we're doing names. I'm Jack.
Jack.
Yeah,
Nice to meet
you.
All right. Well,
Have a good
have a
day.
good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
You walk away. So now you have $11.
And I proudly reapproach the group and I go, and I wave it in the air. Huh?
It took you so long.
Amazing.
That did take you a bit.
Should I use it on the book or should we save it for something
I don't know what
important?
else we need it for. Go buy a book.
Well, I just wanted to read one of Tybalt's books
Well, I'm
before.
thinking,
Go buy a book.
during the competition, I can take the extra $1 and probably bet it up to more. You know?
Okay, so maybe let him keep
I
the
give
dollar.
him one of the $, and I'll go back and buy the book.
Yeah.
All right.
So you go back, and she's like, hello. Did you get the money?
I did.
Excellent.
Here you go.
Did you ever figure out what that other thing was? Was that money?
I think it was some fake money.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Thanks. Here's your book. And she kind of
Thank
hands it to
you.
you. It's called The Lion's Sword.
The lion's sword.
Yes.
It's got a picture of a beach on the side, right?
That's right. Yeah, like
Nice.
a painted beach on the side of the pages.
Awesome. After rejoining the group, Eddie's just gonna be like, I think we should go check in, get a schedule, find a good place, because he's not gonna be back for signing stuff when
Yeah.
we get him to sign the book
Agreed.
tomorrow. But we could do some of the other events.
I agree.
Let's
Everyone
go.
all in for that?
All right, we'll go. I'm gonna go in search of the
Okay.
little
Yeah,
like,
roll a
hotel
perception
area
check for me.
that Chester told us about. Natural 20.
Nice.
I've been rolling
So,
twos.
As you
so
guys are
I'm
walking
really happy
around,
about that.
yeah, there's a very clear difference to who is an employee here and who are just like people. Because all the employees, for the most part, are dressed the same. They're like each one's post is a specific uniform, and the ones that make announcements and like the management is all in this like jester uniform. And you can see as you're walking around, you pass like a couple of these manager people, but you with a natural 20, you can see that all of them look a little kind of hurried. They're all walking around kind of fast, talking to each other. And eventually you guys get to the check-in area, which also works as like an inn. You get the idea that like people that pay more money get to stay in this inn, and people that are they got like normal tickets will camp outside.
Got it.
But you can see a lot of these jester people are actually gathered around kind of the reception desk area, or the check-in desk of this inn, and they all seem to be talking and like confused.
Can I stand near the table and listen in on what they're saying, and also watch the process of someone checking in so I know what it entails?
Sure. With a perception check of natural 20, I'll say, especially for just like seeing someone check in, usually they walk up, they say what seems like their real name.
Mm-hmm.
They are given a small badge that they can just put in their pocket, that, or like some of them like tape it, or not tape it, but like hook it to their uniform or whatever, and it basically, there's different badges for different levels. There's a gold badge to stay in the inn, and there's a silver badge that means you're staying outside camping.
Okay.
And what was the other thing you wanted to know?
Well, I wanted to overhear what these staff were talking about, but also since I didn't roll natural 20, it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
fine.
love to
No,
know
that's
if
fine.
I could
Yeah, with a natural
see-
20.
Well, I would also love to know if I could see, like, make out a name, like a group of names on their like check-in sheet that we could pretend to be.
Okay. I'll give you one or the other. Do you want the check-in names, or do you want to hear what they're talking about?
I want to hear what they're talking about.
Okay. So as you like are kind of standing in line and you see them, you can see some of them, you can hear some of them like saying like, "You mean he's not here yet? What do you mean? He's supposed to be here 2 hours ago. He's still not here?" And the other one's like, "No, we're looking for him, but he hasn't shown up." And they're like, "Well, what do you mean?" And they're like, "I don't know. His trailer's outside. He's clearly here somewhere." And they kind of are just like talking confused.
You guys, I think Tibble got kidnapped. Okay, I'll walk up to the table.
And yeah, there's a lady sitting behind it, still dressed like kind of like a. Actually, these people are dressed more like maidens of an inn, like kind of like service people. And she's like, "Hello, what is your name? Welcome to the Red Diamond Village."
Thank you. And I'm gonna look down and see if I can perceive 4 names.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
I keep rolling terribly. 5.
5. You don't see any. It's kind of
Oh.
covered behind like a binder. And she
Pain.
goes, "Can I have your last name?"
Smith.
Smith. Okay, I have over 300 Smiths here. So
Oh.
first name maybe?
Laurel.
Laurel Smith. Let me see. Laurel. Oh, got you right here. Laurel Smith.
Awesome.
Yep.
There's a bunch of us Smiths. We're all
Okay.
siblings.
Laurel. Okay, so then that means that it would be the ones right under. So it would be.
Right.
You said how many of it there are you?
There's 4 of us.
Okay, so it's Laurel, then it would be Jacqueline, and then Jezebel, and Brittany. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Laurel, Jacqueline, Jezebel, and Brittany. Here are your badges, and she pulls them out, and they're all silver badges. And
That's for
she's-
the inn?
No, that's for the
Oh.
camping.
I was hoping we
She goes,
could-
"Here's the silver
Thank
badges.
you.
Those will get you access to the breakfast and the cafeteria at your scheduled times.
Thank you.
You are in group. Let's see. You're in group F. So you will
Okay.
go at those times.
When's
and,
the group F meal?
Yes, the group F meal actually is in a couple minutes.
Oh, great.
So if you're hungry, you can go over there.
And are we going to get access to like the signing session?
Oh
with
yes,
Tybalt?
everyone gets access to that.
Oh,
Yep, you will be
awesome.
covered. That will be
Thank you
tomorrow.
so much.
Absolutely. Enjoy, sisters. And she gives you the
Thank
thing.
you.
All the things.
I'm going to take the one for Laurel.
Have fun, ladies.
I'm going to go ahead and give what was it? Jezebel, Brittany, and
Jezebel, Jacqueline, and Brittany.
I'm going to give Jacqueline to June, Jezebel to Wallace, and Brittany to Cal.
kind of take home.
Oh, wow.
I'm Brittany.
Yep.
You couldn't ask for another name?
You know what? That's what they gave me. I'm pretty proud of
Can
myself.
you
pretended
pretend
to
to be a Brittany?
Does it look like I can pretend to be a Brittany?
I mean,
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
Hopefully no one's gonna
we're-
walk around
so-
asking my name, I guess.
So we're like the camping. We're the campers. We
Okay.
didn't get the place in the inn. They got so we'll just have to find a spot and claim it.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone has a tent. I didn't
no,
bring a tent.
I don't either.
Well, we can make do, but we should have food in a few minutes, is what they said, and we all get access to Tybalt. Although I did hear all the staff over there talking about how someone hasn't arrived yet. I really hope they're not talking about Tybalt, but it kind of seemed like they were talking about him. I don't know.
Like
That's all I heard though.
he just
so
isn't
maybe-
here yet, so maybe he just is arriving later.
Okay. They
Yeah.
seemed worried. I just want to make sure.
Oh,
It's just like if he doesn't arrive, like, what are we gonna go do? Track him down at his house? Like, we need to
That's
get back
true, that
to
could
the
be a
observatory. Yeah. So I'm just
when
thinking about
is
it.
he supposed to arrive? Do you know?
Well, he was supposed to arrive, according to them, 2 hours ago.
Oh my, is his trailer out there?
Okay. But he hasn't shown up.
Apparently.
Apparently
like-
he has shown up, or apparently he hasn't shown up.
Well, apparently they can't find him, but he has a trailer here, and he was supposed to be here 2 hours ago, but they can't find him. I
Oh.
don't know. I didn't really hear that much. I don't even know if they're talking about him either. I'm just, you know.
Who else would they be talking about?
I mean, there's all sorts of panels. Look at the schedule here. We've got some really cool artists. They got in a
Yes.
few actors, I think,
Actors.
Wow.
What kind of actors?
for like movies.
Oh, you didn't see who? Or?
Oh, I mean, I don't recognize any of these titles, to
I
be
don't know any of
honest.
those either.
Well,
yeah.
what titles are there?
I like your
Um,
costume.
I just look over at June. How's she doing?
June is getting mad. You've never seen her angry, and she's getting angry.
Oh, we should.
She just gets ticked.
Let's
every
get
time
some
somebody
lunch,
says
huh?
Yeah,
something.
let's get some food, and we can talk about what to
I'm
do.
hungry.
All right, let's get food. So you guys walk into this large mess hall, and it is basically like you walk in and they give you a tray of food. The food for the day is pretty plain burgers. You get like pretty normal looking French fries and an apple. And you get a choice of a water bottle or a can of soda. There's kind of like a lime soda and a like cola.
Love it. Water.
What's the lime soda called?
The lime soda is called Lizzie.
And what's the cola called?
The cola is called just cola.
Oh.
You
It's
guys,
just like a
I don't know
generic
how
cola.
you. I can't come up with names on the spot. I'm so bad at it.
You get
You just say the first thing that comes into your head sometimes.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's like Lizzie.
It's just a blank space up in here in my
Up
brain.
in here.
Up in here.
And there's a catchphrase on it that says nothing's fizzy like Lizzie.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right, let's sit down. We'll
Sounds
sit down
delightful.
and
Yeah,
then
you guys sit down.
Someone's gonna grab
This is
a
a
can of Lizzie.
massive mess hall of people. There's so many people in here, and you can see there's a stage on one end. And throughout the eating time, there are like fire dancers, and there's a magician, and like a lot of stuff. It's not all great. Sometimes they even call up like some people who have come who brought acts that like want to do stuff. Like there's people that will quote, parts of a Tybalt book and things like that. But there's there's a lot of acts. And as you guys are like coming towards the end of your lunch, one of the jesters gets up on stage and is like, "Excuse me, everyone. Hello." And everyone kind of stops and looks at her. Yes, we have some news. We are going to be canceling the Tybalt signing tomorrow. There's like almost like boos in the crowd, and you can hear people yelling. You see Chester in one corner. He like stands up and he's like, "No!"
Oh man.
How do you
Chester
yeah.
was my top
She
kidnapper
says-
suspect.
She says, he has been missing, and announced missing. If anyone sees anything or knows anything, please let us know. And then there's like some
Missing?
chatter of people like, "Oh my gosh, missing!" Like questioning things.
I turn to the rest of us. Okay, we need to get in on this investigation.
We gotta find
Yeah,
him.
we
Yeah.
need to find this.
find him.
But should we pretend to be authorities, or should we pretend to be a part of his
How
team?
are we gonna be authorities?
Oh, we can pretend to, we can have a fake
Let's
badge
look
or
around.
something.
What's
My
secure-
badge says Brittany on it. I
Okay,
can barely even
hey,
pretend
hey,
what my
okay,
name is.
Let's look around. What's security wearing?
Jester uniforms.
Okay, let's get some gestures.
Yeah, let's get some jester uniforms. We'll be part of the search.
Where are we
Yeah.
gonna find Jester?
I
uniforms?
don't know.
Um,
Let's go. And so I'll start walking back
We'll
towards
just have to
like
kill
the
some of
sign
the
in.
security.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Huh?
We're not killing anyone else. I'm not killing
Sorry,
anyone
too
else.
soon. Too soon.
Yes.
No killing anyone. Let's go. I'll walk over to start walking back
Okay.
towards like the check-in area.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's probably like a staff section or like
Yeah, there definitely
a staff
is.
area, and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna try and look around, see if I can find. like,
Yeah,
an area
everyone
where
roll
there's-
perception checks, actually.
Natural 20.
Nice.
How am I doing?
Cal
20s for
rolled a
perception.
17.
Goodness.
15.
Okay.
Rolled a 6.
Okay. So, yeah, Cal, June, and Eddie look around. Yeah, you can clearly see there's like a staff area. It's off limits, but it's behind a door. You can see like taped on the doors, staff only. And there's people coming in and out of it. And with a natural 20, you can see like as the door swings open at some points, you can see like bins of costumes in the room.
I'm gonna turn to Cal. Do you think you could swipe us some?
What am I going to do? Just walk in there and just grab them?
I don't know.
Here,
You're-
I'll help you. We'll just go grab some real quick.
We're just going to walk in and grab them?
No, we're
Well,
Fine.
I mean,
Let's try it.
you could just,
yeah, how am
you
I going
guys
to
are good
sneak?
at.
There's- It's like pretty public area that people just coming in and out of.
Okay, well maybe I'll pretend that I work here. I can do that.
All right, fine. We can pretend we work here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's try that.
All right, and
Okay.
she like puts her shoulders back and she looks very flustered for a moment.
Yeah,
and
Cal
then
too.
she's like, okay, all right.
Okay, here we go.
And she walks up.
Yeah.
Really confidently.
Yep,
And just
same.
walks in and pretends to just be walking forward to grab a costume like she was told to do
Sure.
so.
Roll performance check. Cal's going to do the same.
18.
Okay. Cal rolled an 8. So he looks way more on edge than you do, but you've done this before, maybe even just trying to blend in and
Yeah.
act normal.
Yeah, at parties.
Yeah, just trying to like be cool. So you walk in, and Cal's kind of behind you, but he's looking around a lot more, and a lot of people are kind of like eyeing him, like confused. And as you like walk up to the bin, a manager comes up and is like, "Excuse me, hello, hi."
Hi, and she'll start digging in the bin.
Hi, what are
and
you guys-
Find one and
Excuse me,
hand
what are
it
you guys-
to Cal because it's his size.
Yeah, he kind of takes it, but
and-
he looks a little like flustered.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Sorry, we were late. I'm so sorry.
You guys are very late.
Yeah, I know. We're just getting our costumes on really quick. I know they need a lot of help. So, I'm Laurel, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a persuasion check. Deception or persuasion. I'll let you choose. She just seems like she's flustered too with everything going on. She's like, "Okay, well, let's hurry up, please."
Sorry, what's your name again? What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay. I promise we're here to help. I'm so
Okay.
sorry we're
yes.
late.
Well, please hurry up.
All right.
And you? And she looks at Cal, and he's like, "What?" And she's like, "You're not wearing a jester uniform, okay?"
I grabbed him one.
And he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna get one." She goes, "No, we need more help with the men in tights, the archers." Under his breath.
Yeah.
Like, "You gotta be kidding me."
Yeah.
And he
Come
kind of just
on.
looks at you like.
Hey, listen, Cal.
And she goes,
you
"Hey, man,
need-
you're late.
Yeah,
Okay, get it on."
I'm sorry,
And he's like, "You
but
gotta be kidding me." All right. He goes, "Sure. Yep. I'll just get it on." And he like walks over and grabs one, and he looks at you and he's like, "Nobody ever hears of this back home. You tell Jameson I'll kill you." And he walks away into like a dressing room.
I'm gonna try and grab 2 more costumes
Okay.
for June.
Sure.
And Ace.
I mean, you don't even have to really actually roll sleight of hand, just because they'll be confused if you're grabbing a bunch.
19.
Yeah, you grab 2 easy.
And I'll just stuff them under
first
my
one?
shirt, and then I'll carry mine. I'll be
Sure.
like, I need to use my a different bathroom. Okay, and I'll walk.
Yeah, no one's really paying it. These are all, again, minimum wage kids. They don't really care at all.
Okay, and
Except
I'll
for the
head back.
manager,
I'll
the head
head
one.
back to June and Ace.
Yep.
Here, you guys.
Great job.
Cal's getting changed right now. Let's go.
Okay.
After like a second, Cal walks out, just like in the archer outfit, and it's just like green tights and like
Why does he get to do the archery?
he goes, "I will switch with you. Do you want to switch?
Yes.
Please, let's switch."
I want to do the archery.
Thank God.
Wait, and I quickly get out my phone and take a picture.
dude. It's like, you better delete that.
Or what?
I don't.
Eddie's
I'm
trying
changing.
so
All right, dude,
hard not to
Come on,
laugh.
give me your tights.
Yeah, he goes. He goes back. I assume you follow him into like a changing room, and he gives you. He takes the jester outfit.
Yeah, take the jester outfit.
And then he gives you
switch and then bring me the.
Look, you're not naked in a changing room. You have underwear on at least. Bros being bros. He gives you the.
We didn't ask.
He gives
don't
you.
need to
Well,
confess
okay,
that.
but let the audience
Sounds like
know that they gave us
insecurity to me.
terrifying faces.
You're
No, we
projecting.
didn't.
They gave us horrified faces. He gives you the archery outfit. Just so thankful, and switches into the jester uniform,
just like,
and then
yes!
it's kind of like he's kind of just like, this is not much better, whatever, and he just walks out. So 3 of you are wearing jester uniforms, and you're wearing the archer uniform.
I sneak a
You guys
photo
walk
of him
in.
too.
Okay, now what?
And I'm just proudly like.
Yeah, he poses for it.
Yeah. I take a photo.
All right,
Okay,
and
now
then
what?
I'm gonna go find Jasmine,
Okay,
and I'm gonna walk up to her.
she's like super flustered walking
Hey,
around. She's
sorry.
like, yes.
They
what?
told me that you need help figuring out this Tybalt thing and figuring out his trailer.
Who
and,
told you that? We have people on
Gary.
it. No, just do your job.
No. Gary told me. He said it was special.
What? Roll a persuasion check. Jack.
15.
She goes, Gary? I don't know who Gary is.
He's in charge of the search.
No, I'm in charge of the search.
Oh, he told me he was in charge of the search.
Okay, I don't know.
I
who
don't know
you're
what's going
talking
on
to.
with that.
You
Well,
were
listen,
just late.
Listen. I've worked with Tybalt before. That's why I was hired. So that's why I was late, because I just forgot, and it was really bad, and that's probably why all this is going to shit. So if you just tell me what's going on with the search, I can jump in and help. Trust me, I've worked cons before. That guy is kind of a mess. So I'm sure I can find him for you guys and get this all figured out by dinner time.
Roll a persuasion check.
18.
She just looks at you. Okay, whatever. He's missing from his trailer. We don't know where he went.
Okay. Has his team come? The rest of his team come to get the trailer, or?
Well, no. The rest of his team is at the trailer. They're kind of looking around right now, trying to
Okay.
figure out what's going on.
What about the authorities? Have you contacted the authorities?
Yes, we have contacted authorities.
Okay.
They'll be here. They're a little late, and we're out in the woods, so they're going to be about an hour. But
Okay.
they're coming.
All right. I'll go make sure I talk to their team, and I'm gonna give you some updates, Jasmine. Okay? Trust me. We got
Okay.
this.
She just looks confused. She's like, whatever. Just don't do anything stupid. Don't mess anything up.
All right. I head back to the group. Okay. So they called the police. They're about an hour out, and his team is over by the trailer. So I think we should go over there and talk to his team and see where he was last spotted.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I don't know. What else do you think we should do?
It works for me.
That sounds good.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's
I don't
something.
have
We
any
could go check out the
experience
trailer, see if there's any clues or anything.
That's true. Yeah, we could be like
We could do both.
detectives.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys walk over. You guys walk through the staff area, and in the back there's some put up curtains, but like a small parking lot, and you can see there's a trailer back there that is marked with his just Tybalt on it. And you guys walk up to it, and there's a people around it kind of looking and confused. What do you guys want to do?
Should we go up and talk to them?
Yeah, I guess so. Do you want to lead the way?
Oh, okay.
You seem pretty confident.
All right. She puts her shoulders back again, and she gets back into her little character in her head, and she walks forward. Hi, I'm here on behalf of the con. We were told that there's been some trouble. I am so sorry about all of this. How can we help?
Yeah, and you see this guy in a suit. Actually, he probably is similar to what your dad was wearing. Probably rolled back sleeves, a button down,
Okay.
and some slacks. And he looks at you and he's like, "You guys were sent to help us." Okay. Yeah. We just talked to Jasmine.
Yes, I
Okay.
just talked to her as well. So she's told me everything she's updated on. Any developments since you've talked to her?
No, not really. We're kind of looking around, trying to figure out if we can find anything.
When was the last time you saw him?
The last time we saw him, well, he came with us here. About, we showed up a couple of hours ago.
Right.
A few of us went to go get some food and bring him some stuff back. He's supposed to stay around his trailer until tomorrow, but when we got back, he was not here.
If it's all right with you, I would love to go in and take a look at the trailer.
They kind of look at each other. Roll persuasion check for me.
Ooh, not as good. 10.
He goes, okay, I suppose you can do that. Your friends?
They're part of my team. Don't worry, they're not going to touch anything. If anything goes wrong, I'll make sure they're out of there.
All right, that's fine. And if anything goes missing, we will make sure to tell your boss. So please.
Of course. I would expect nothing less.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Hey, you guys, come on. We're gonna go take a look.
Oh. Okay.
You guys cover the inside. I'm gonna take a look at the outside of the trailer.
Great.
All right. So the 3 going in, roll perception checks, and then you can roll a perception check as well, Ace, for the outside.
Natural 20.
Let's go
For a 24.
21.
21.
Natural 20.
What do you
Let's
roll,
go.
Ace?
A 19.
19. Okay, so Juniper, as you guys go in, it's very RV trailer-esque. You know, there's like a 1-bedroom, like a small little kitchen area with just like, you know, some pantries stuffed with potato chips and food and stuff, and then like a couch area with a TV. But as you guys look around, Juniper, you go into the back in the bedroom, and you can see, like, first off, it kind of stinks. It smells pretty gross. These sheets look like they have not been washed in a while, probably because he's just been touring, but it's just kind of like, ugh. But there is something that piques your interest, and actually you kind of meet your gaze with Ace outside. As you're looking around, you can see and you notice that the sheets on the bed, or like the comforter, is kind of pushed off the bed and like on the floor, and you can see that over, like, near a window, there's a small bit of fabric that kind of got caught on a hook, as there's an open window, which Ace kind of notices as well from the outside, that, you know, just one of the windows on this trailer is open, and there seems to be, like a bit of fabric that got left behind, like ripped off of a shirt or something.
What color is the fabric?
It is a red fabric with a natural 20. As you go up to the fabric, it looks like almost like a painted red.
Can I recall any particular costumes that I saw around that would have painted red things?
Sure.
Or like a
Roll a history check or an insight check. I'll let you decide.
22.
22. As you're trying to remember, I mean, you've seen a couple people with red on, because again, this place is called the Red Diamond. Like, the people you met at the beginning called themselves the Red Kingdom, or the Red Diamond Kingdom. But when you're thinking about it, the Red Diamond Kingdom had painted red on, but it was all on their metal. However, you do remember that Chester had a red cape on.
It comes back to Chester.
Didn't I say it
You literally
earlier? I
said
was like,
that.
he's my top suspect.
Literally, Josiah just called it.
Okay, so guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Some red fabric.
And I'm just saying, but Chester had pretty much what exactly looked like
That-
that.
Oh, dude, I
Creep.
hope it was that guy. That would be amazing.
Let's go check it out.
That'd be pretty funny.
Nice
Okay.
job, June.
Thanks.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so where are we going?
Well, I
this
feel
place
as
is kinda
though
big.
we should maybe look outside the trailer in the direction of where somebody, of where this guy seemed like he maybe went, you know, out this window, and see if there's any tracks or anything like that.
Wallace, what about what?
Oh yeah,
can
you're
you
looking
track
out
him?
there. What do you see, brother?
Can you find any tracks?
Well, I could try to.
I'm gonna go outside and help him look for
Sure.
tracks.
Yeah, if you want to go outside, you can roll a survival check for me, or a perception. It's up to you.
Can I give
Okay.
him
Ace.
advantage?
Sure.
For helping?
Yeah, you're helping. And again, if you want to use any magic, you can.
Yeah,
It's just,
I don't
you know,
have
you gotta
much
be-
that's helpful here.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have any magic, but 19.
19?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you do notice even more so,
There's
like,
gotta be
even in the
footprints.
concrete, like, of this parking lot, or like it's like gravel has been put down.
Okay.
You can see like a couple more rips and tears of some sort of
Fabric?
cloth. This cloth going in a direction.
Are there like
until it
drag
eventually-
marks?
Almost, but
Oh, no.
almost until you get to the end of the gravel, and it looks like it's just into the woods.
I'm gonna look around and see if there are any animals nearby.
Any animals?
Mhm.
Roll perception check.
It was almost good.
I know. I saw that.
That was
It was
stupid.
almost a really good roll.
6. Guys, does anybody see any animals nearby? I
No.
can't see any.
I just start.
Wallace, what are you doing?
Calling owls.
think
I don't
he's
know.
trying to summon the animals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Has that ever worked?
Sometimes.
Well, let's go
I
into
don't
the
know.
forest. Let's keep tracking.
Usually the owl starts.
Just look for like footprints or
I'm
something.
gonna walk towards the forest like it looked like he went,
Mhm.
and keep trying to track him.
Sure. Roll a survival check for me. And Wallace, you can roll one more too if you want. Actually, Eddie, if you want to roll one too, feel free.
Survival?
Mine's
Yeah, just
that's
looking around.
6.
22.
I've rolled
Cal
like
22. Oh, good.
5 twos.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
so
we
funny.
roll-
Cal
we're
rolled
rolling
18.
really low.
So do.
Okay, so you guys do find an area where like the grass is kind of flattened out, like something was like being dragged on top of it.
Why did Chester? Why?
Why is he dragging him?
Oh my gosh.
This seems like one of those classic,
So
like
creepy.
obsessed with the
Yeah.
idol and kidnap him. You know.
Classic at a con.
Well,
Wait,
just
you've
in
been
general,
to a con
crazy
before where this
people.
has happened?
What? Okay, let's keep going. No, I haven't. I have not
that's
been to
weird.
a con before.
Okay.
I don't know,
So
I
we
just
keep
said it.
going. We
Yeah,
keep
so you
tracking.
going. You walk for a bit following this drag until eventually you do come to a place where you see a man in kind of just like brown slacks and like a brown plaid shirt with glasses on, probably mid 40s, just like tied to a tree. And he like looks up at you and he's like, "Oh, hey, people, hey."
What?
Tybalt?
Are you Tybalt?
He goes, "Yes, I am. Hello."
Oh my
Oh my
god!
gosh.
Are you okay?
You've been missing. Everyone's been looking for you.
Well, yeah, I've been kidnapped, I guess.
Oh
I'll run
my
forward and take out my
gosh.
dagger and start.
Yeah, Cal,
Are you-
Cal will help you.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
He goes, "No, I'm good."
Okay, where?
Uh,
Who took you?
Well, he's right over there. I think he's trying to hide from you guys, trying to do a whole. And the guy stands up and goes, "Really? Really?" And it's just Chester. He's standing there. He's like,
Chester!
I was gonna attack them." And he goes, "Yeah." He's.
Oh, you were gonna attack us.
I still am. He kinda
Okay.
holds the sword. He
Chester,
goes,
what are you doing?
Chester, we don't want to hurt you.
"Well, I was. You don't know who I am, do you?"
No, we don't.
No, I don't.
Okay,
know.
all of this aside, the convention,
You're
all these fake
Chester.
characters aside, what are you doing?
My name is Sir Charles Bryan Discourse III.
No, it's not. It's
Uh-huh.
your name is Chester. You told me that.
No,
earlier.
no. This is my pen name. They go, "What? Tybalt, do you know anything?" Tybalt's like, "I don't know."
Are
He
you
goes,
trying
"That
to-
is the problem. Is that you have cornered the fantasy market. And my books will never get off the ground if people like you continue to sell so many.
Chester,
I was hoping to fill the spot. once
Chester,
you
this
were
is
gone.
going to go.
Don't
were you
worry, I
plan-
wasn't
gonna
gonna
make him
hurt him.
gone.
I wasn't gonna kill him or
What were you
anything.
gonna do, just keep
No,
him
I'm not a
forever?
murderer.
Were you just gonna
You
keep
did
him
kidnap
forever?
him.
No, I was going to, let the con go, throw my hat in the ring, and then maybe, see, maybe they'd need a new writer or something to
Chester,
fill
this
in.
is a horribly thought out plan.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, like
you
you're
did a
gonna-
bad job.
This was a very
doing.
bad idea.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh my god.
Not very
He's
smart.
just gonna go public with it, and he knows your face now.
Unless
so-
you keep him forever.
He does
Yeah.
not know my real name until you just said it, so that
he
that
probably-
sucks.
He knows your face.
It wouldn't have changed you.
What are you gonna do? Are
Chester.
you gonna let him go? Were you gonna let him go if this all worked out to plan?
Well, yeah.
And then
I
what?
mean, I
Go
was
to
gonna
jail?
get him maybe to sign a book or something because I am a big fan, sir. I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, well, I am a big fan. I just, I'm trying to make a name for myself.
Okay, Chester.
don't you
We're
just
gonna
set up
untie
a booth
Tybalt
or
now,
something,
unless
dude?
you'd like to fight us.
I would like to fight you.
Okay, let's
I feel
fight
like
then.
we've already
Fine.
gone through all the rope. at
Fine,
this
I will.
point.
Yeah, he's free. He goes, fine, I will fight you.
All right, let's fight.
All right, roll initiative.
Eddie's gonna stand and watch.
Yeah, so is
I'll
Cal.
roll initiative, but
Sure.
just to be in the mix.
19.
Yeah, I stand and watch. 19 as
Alright.
well. Hey yo.
17.
I'm gonna hold a charm person just in case things get really out of hand.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna stand and watch.
Sure.
She's just like, what? is
Alyssa, your
happening?
turn.
I'm going to walk up to Chester.
Oh no.
He goes, before you do anything, he goes, that is a very cool costume, by the way.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Bird
walk up to
snouts.
him. I'm gonna look straight up because he's pretty tall. I'm gonna reach my hand up and I'm gonna wave and say, "Come here." I'm like, "Come here."
Kneels down
Come
a
here.
little.
Yeah, come
What?
here. Come here. Come here. And I just slap him across the face.
Roll a hit.
I love seeing June do this. This is so funny to me because she's such like the nice one.
9.
Oh, you miss. So he goes, whoa, you were gonna slap me.
You come right on
No,
back
you
here.
were gonna slap me.
Yeah, because you're the worst.
That's not very nice. Is that your turn?
Not very nice. You kidnapped
Yes.
the guy.
All right,
What are you
Josiah,
talking
it's your
about?
turn.
Very nice. Is he just standing there, or is
Well,
he rushing?
he looks like he's ready to fight, but Juniper just walked up and tried to slap him and missed.
I know.
But he's got his sword out.
His wooden sword? What-
Well, it's like big and like
Is it
metal.
foam? It's a foam
No,
sword.
it's metal.
It's a
just
big
very
foam sword.
blunt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like draw like a dagger and a hatchet, and I'm just gonna stand there. I'm just gonna.
The podcast listeners can't see
So
your
are you trying
face.
to
Right.
Intimidate them?
Oh,
Are you
man.
trying to intimidate them?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like brandish them and just be like, hey nah.
Roll an intimidation check.
I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, he is not intimidated. He goes, that axe looks so fake. And then he's going to, oh no, it's Cal's turn. But Cal's just going to cross his arms standing next to Juniper. I mean, to Eddie. Just be like, this is ridiculous.
I'm just gonna be like, I am so curious. What's
And now he's going to go, on guard! And a swing at June. He rolls a natural 20.
All right.
He does 8 points of damage to you.
You go down?
He,
level 1, bitches.
he,
Oh,
he clocks you.
oh
He
my
clocks
god.
you in the head. It's almost cartoonish, like a as you just fall to the ground. And I assume everyone's like, June? June, you good?
What the hell? And Eddie's gonna walk up and, if she can, use her turn to do a healing word on June.
He hits her and kind of like steps back and is like, oh shit. But like also like tries to gather himself. He's like, yeah, like, yeah, I'm in it now.
out,
He's
man.
like, what? I could, yeah. All right, so you walk up and you're just gonna heal.
You get 4 points of healing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you just heal her. And now, Alyssa, it's your turn.
Okay.
June, are you alright?
Yeah, are you good? He just clocked you.
I'm
Not good.
You got a bruise on your face.
You just let that guy knock you out.
He goes, oh, what do you mean, that guy? I am a powerful knight.
Okay, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, you are a dumbass.
You all are very
dumbass.
mean.
You're the one who just knocked me out.
It's your turn.
Yeah,
What do you
and
want to do?
you kidnapped somebody earlier. We gonna gloss over that one too?
What do you
got-
wanna
I'm
do?
going to cast
Psychopath.
Shillelagh on my
Okay.
What's
staff,
wrong with this guy?
and I'm gonna smack him across the head with my quarterstaff.
Yes.
She's gonna like actually kill him.
11.
11, that hits.
Oh, thank God.
Alyssa, if the DC is 11, you're gonna kill him.
It's actually, I'm not that, like, yeah, 5. You freaking dumbass!
He goes, ah!
She's like screaming
I
at him.
take a wound, but I am not down. As he like stands there.
I'll take out my quarterstaff and I'll just ram it into his gut.
All right, roll to hit.
I rolled a 15.
A what?
A 15.
15. A 15 hits. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
And what's
I wish all combat was this fun. Sorry.
a D6 versus a D? Oh, yeah, this is definitely two-handed.
two-handed.
Yeah. That's gonna be 4 points of damage.
4 points. Okay. Yeah, you hit him. Cal's gonna once again. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit him, and Cal again is like kind of just watching, like confused. June being up now, he's like not feeling like he has to intervene. But the guy goes, you like hit him, and he goes, okay, stop. And then like kind of pauses for a second, and then is gonna try and swing again. Like you try, like when a little kid's like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
And then like gets back into
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
gosh, this dude. How old is this guy, by the way?
This guy's like probably like late 20s.
He's like a 30-year-old neckbeard. Like,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
was he wearing sunglasses indoors earlier?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So he's gonna run past the two of you and try and hit Ace this time.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna try and punch him.
Yeah, I'm gonna also try to hit him with my staff again.
All right.
I'm gonna take a page from Cal's book and try and punch him.
Sure. Yeah,
Which
roll to
I
hit.
don't even know what I can do. I don't have like an unarmored.
He looks pretty hurt.
I rolled an 8 to hit.
Okay, that misses.
Natural 20.
So yeah,
He goes by and Eddie just fully
She snaps,
bam
dude.
clocks him.
yeah. So you like clothesline him.
Oh wait, I have a 0 strength, which means I have 0 damage for my
So
Okay, wait,
It doesn't hurt him at all. He just goes, "Ooh, that
It
definitely
says
hit me."
unarmored strike, hit DC plus 0, damage 0.
so Eddie. Eddie summons.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Eddie summons the powers of her ancestors and gets the perfect dragon punch, and just swings on him, and you just hit his aluminum breastplate as you're just like
Ow.
and he runs past you. Oh, what? Yeah, and you missed. He rolls a 19 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay.
That is just, she has no strength. She's -2 strength.
He does 1 point of damage to you as he hits you in the shoulder. It is now back to Laura's turn.
I'm just gonna look at Cal. It's just, can you just grab him or something? We just
What do
need
you want me to do?
I don't know. We'll just take him back to the authorities or something. I can't. Ow. I can't do it.
All right, Alyssa, your turn.
Character-wise,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
also
I can't do it.
mechanically, I legitimately, my character will not do it.
You still have a charm person prepared. Remember, if you want to use it.
Nah, we just gotta clock this
I'm
guy.
I only have one more spell slot. I just want to use it just in case it's
You're gonna
real
use it?
bad. No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
If it gets real bad.
I am going to freaking hit him again with my staff.
All right, roll it.
You're gonna knock him out?
Yeah! I hate this guy. She's pissed.
Hit her, man.
She's pissed, bro. 11 again.
11
had
hits.
Her culture appropriated all day.
He has 1 hit
Yeah,
point.
it's true.
So how do you want to do this?
I run at him, screaming, "Dumbass!"
He looks really
and then,
scared.
And then manages to scramble up his cape and just whacks him across the head with her staff.
And he just falls to the ground, passed out. Jeez, June, that was kind of... Okay, now I believe her.
June, are
from
you
what you
okay?
said earlier.
I'm gonna walk up
The
and
other
make
day.
sure he's not dead or anything.
Yeah, he's breathing.
Yeah.
He's just out cold.
Okay. Well,
Well, I'll turn to the author guy.
He's
you
like,
okay?
geez, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Wow, that was...
I'm sorry.
Something.
I really don't want to sound rude, but you let yourself get kidnapped by him?
Look, I was sleeping, okay? And he just kind of jumped in my window. He's bigger than me. He's stronger than me. He kind of just dragged me into the woods.
All right. Well, we found you. So, what I would love to know is if you'll just sign this book real quick.
Oh my god, everyone wants me to sign
No,
the
I
book.
know, but you owe us.
I know, I do. Okay,
And
fine.
I pull out the Whirlwind book, and I
He goes,
open it
do you
up.
have a pen?
I do, and I pull out my felt pen.
Okay. He signs it. There you go.
Thank you.
This is not my book. Are you sure you want this one signed?
I mean, I have your book too, if you want to sign it.
Well, why not? Just
Yeah,
give it to
all
me.
right, and then I
he
give it-
gets it, and he
yeah.
signs that one too.
All right. Well, let's go.
Are we going back to?
Yeah, let's
Jen?
go back to the
Yeah,
trailer.
okay. Yeah. So you guys walk back.
Can one of you guys grab Chester?
I feel like
can't
we should
pick
just
him
tie him up and
I
leave
feel
him
like
here
we should
and
leave
let
him
the
here.
authorities
Yeah.
know where
I
he
agree.
is.
Yeah.
up. Okay.
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
That would
Ace
be
is
kinda
good
funny.
with ropes.
That would be
You can tie
satisfying.
him up.
Ace can.
Yeah.
Ace, this is a job for you.
Sure. So
I just
Ace, yeah, you tie
grab
him
my
up
rope
quick.
and just like a lasso. Just I should have done a lasso. Yes.
You guys go back to the trailer, and his people are like, "Oh my gosh, Mr. Tybalt, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. These people helps me. We do need to get those authorities into the woods, though. There's a crazy man out there. He's dressed like a knight in football pads.
Yep.
So yeah, let's get on that. Thank you all.
Of course.
Thank
Thank
If
you.
you guys need anything, and he turns to his team, guys, these 4 are allowed anywhere. What are your names?
My name is Edna.
I'm Jacqueline.
Oh, we're giving real names. Okay. My name's Laurel.
Which you
Laurel.
She goes by both.
Edna is my character name.
Seem, okay. Laurel, Edna, your name, sir,
Jacqueline.
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
and you, sir. He looks confused. And Cal's like, my name is Brittany. He goes, okay.
His parents had a sense of humor.
That is funny. That is very funny.
I know.
That sucks
It's
for
pretty
you, though,
hilarious,
kid. And he's
yeah.
like, yeah.
Hey, it makes you tough, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Tough as
guess.
nails, this guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty tough. I killed someone. He's like,
And he's just like wide-eyed, like, what in the world?
Cal's like, I don't know. Okay. Well, thank you. Have a great rest of the convention. Hopefully this didn't scar you or anything.
Oh,
do we get any like kind of reward or anything?
I signed your book. You were first in line to my book signing.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay. I'm ready.
Well,
to
have a
leave.
great day.
Let's go home now. Bye.
Bye.
That's a great costume, by the way.
Let's go home.
Let's go.
Let's go
Get
home.
out
Come on,
of here.
June, let's
She
go.
takes a
let's
deep
go.
breath.
I grab June.
Come on, June, let's go.
June,
Let's go. Let's go.
So you guys walk back through the convention. I assume get your clothes
Yes.
back on.
Yeah.
Everyone gets their normal
No.
clothes.
Yeah, we've been walking around
Yeah,
naked.
naked. Everyone gets their clothes back on after
Naked.
getting back from the woods. They get their normal clothes back on.
D&D
Yeah.
podcast.
They get their normal clothes back on. As you guys are leaving, Cal does at one point see a small area of people that are hand rolling cigars, and he goes.
Oh my
and buys
gosh.
One. He goes and buys
Classic.
one.
Amazing.
Does
With
he
what
have money?
Oh, that's right. He goes up and he's like, "Hey, no, I'm gonna see if he can try and snag one because it's like a bunch of them." And he rolls 22. So yeah, he snags one, and he walks away. Kind of puts it in his pocket. Do you guys stick around that for, I mean, there's an archery tournament that night.
Do
you
they
want to
have-
stick around or do you want to leave? It's up to you.
Do they have it? Are they selling like drinking steins?
Probably like big old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
You shopping for flower pots?
They're probably expensive.
Oh my gosh.
No way you're trying to drink out of that at all.
They're probably expensive. They're probably like $15.
Okay. Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really want one of those steins. Do you think you could get one?
I can try. Which one?
I really like the one that looks like a barrel.
The barrel one.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. He kind of walks in, kind of looks around for a
I
bit.
hear. I'll come with you. I'll talk to them.
Oh,
I'll talk
okay.
to
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. How can we help you?
I am interested in looking at what the different types of steins that you
Oh,
have. What's your
okay.
name, by the way?
My name is, you can just call me Bridget.
Okay. Well, you can
to
call
meet
me Jacqueline. Jack for
All
short.
right. Nice to meet you, Jack. Yes, let me show you around. And while you're distracting, I'll roll with advantage for him. He rolls. Ooh, good thing he had advantage. He rolls a 21, so he grabs one, walks out, kind of gives you the eye.
I
goes,
just
"So
forgot.
any of
I
these interest
think
you?"
I'm running late for my flower potting competition. Bye.
Oh, you don't want to buy? Okay.
I'll come back.
You just walk out. Anything else anyone wants
I
to
go
do?
to the mess and find if there's any like ice cream places.
Ice cream? Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna go up to the counter
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna find the person at the counter.
Hello.
Hi. So I don't know if you heard, but Tybalt's back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We found him. They said we could get whatever we want, so I was wondering if I could get a milkshake on the house.
Oh.
If you have any problems with that, you just talk to Jasmine, okay? Because she told us we could get whatever we want.
Roll a persuasion check.
19.
He goes, okay. And what? And you see at this point, one of the managers walks by, or one of the jesters. He's like, she said that they can get whatever they want, and the manager's like, what? Kind of looks at you and is like, oh yeah, they're good. And he's like, okay, and gives you a
Let's
milkshake.
go.
He's like, all right, and they give you a
Cookies
milkshake.
and cream, please.
Sure.
Thank
Gives
you.
one.
I'll head back to the group.
Cool.
And I hand it to Cal.
He goes, what's this for?
So apparently, when you're arguing for self-defense, you have to be in a place that you are prohibited to be in. Or no, you're not prohibited. You have to be it's just for you. Just yeah.
He kind of like smiles and looks at you and
Okay.
he's like,
Okay. Walk past and go back to the observatory.
and then he takes like a sip of it. And he's like, oh, this is pretty good. So yeah, are you guys staying around for the archery competition? Or are you leaving?
Juniper's pissed.
Yeah, Cal doesn't want to be there anymore.
Juniper's
Yeah.
pretty angry.
I was assuming we were going back to the observatory.
I was
But
too.
Yeah.
I think Juniper's
So yeah,
ready to
everyone
leave.
kind of
Yeah,
walks.
I think
they
reading
probably
June-
convince Ace. They're like, Ace,
Ace,
gonna be
it's
more.
not worth it.
there's gonna be more of them. Okay, we don't even need the money anymore.
There's nothing
Your
to
whole
buy
point was to
here.
get the money.
And these people are horrible.
Is there a competition? Maybe there's a competition in Woodbine.
That's true.
Yeah, there
there's
usually
probably
is. I haven't been in that competition for a while, but
Well, maybe you
It's
should
fine.
try sometime.
You should do it. Ace,
I don't
get
know.
back into the town. Get back into society.
You know, the bunker's not going to dig itself.
Why do you need a
Why
bunker?
do we- yeah, okay.
Bunker?
can
What is
we-
the bunker
yeah,
for?
can
Hey, you
we-
never know when you need a bunker. You
That's
know?
dumb.
And you never is the
fun.
answer.
You guys close the door as you're talking about the bunker and shoot back home. When you guys get home, anyone do?
I think Eddie's gonna take some time and read that book by
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Eddie begins the book.
Tybalt. Yeah.
It's a good book. Like it's interesting. It's about a man who goes to a beach and he finds washed up on the shore this large sword with like a lion's head on the hilt, and he takes it, and immediately his life is changed forever as people begin to run to the beach and say that he's needed specific places, and they call him a specific name that he's like, that's not my name, and they kind of just like tell him that he has to come with them, and he goes on this long adventure that leads him through a forest where he goes on, he meets a lot of fantasy people and elves and things, and you do see, though, at the end, it's kind of rude, the goblins are all evil in the book. And they are all portrayed as evil.
Ugh.
So that kind of rubs
I'll
you the
cross
wrong
that out and rewrite it at the very end to make the goblins the heroes.
way. Cool. Yeah.
That's a lot of rewriting that you have to do.
That's
You're
true.
changing
I'll
a
mention-
underlying
I'll just do
theme
like
of
in
the entire book.
yeah, no, it's just the very end.
No,
Like,
the
what do the
goblins
rest of
were
you guys
good,
do?
by the way.
What do you,
Yeah,
the rest of
yeah.
you guys do?
They're not really bad guys.
I'm gonna assume Cal gave her the stein.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the stein and also grab the cowboy hat off of the shelf that we got from our adventure last time. And in the cowboy hat, I'm going to actually put some little potting soil and put a little like plant something in it. So it's just gonna be on one of our kitchen counters. It's got a little oregano plant in there. And then in the stein, I'm going to place the all the flowers that were planted outside the door this
Oh,
past
cute.
time. I'm gonna
Nice.
take all those flowers and stick them in the stein, and probably water all my other ones and try to calm down. Yeah, you've never seen her quite so upset. And you've never seen her water her plants so furiously.
They're just kind of
She's like
puddling
walking
with water
around,
almost.
and she's like slamming the
She's, like,
hammer,
drowning her plants.
no, but like the watering can just keeps like hitting things, and she's like, I got a costume, she's just all mad.
I'll go to my bunker
This guy
that I've been digging, and at this point, we're fully in the ground now and have like a first room. Like I've been at this nonstop for a few weeks, and I kind of do these little. They're like almost like vertical catacomb looking things, like sections of the wall that are like deeper and have like some like shelves in them, and like I'll take one and I put like the cowboy hat and the guns in it.
Nice.
And then there's another one, and I take out the Men in Tights hat
Nice.
and a couple like arrows.
Yeah. Solid.
Cool. Cal, as he gets back with his milkshake, puts the cigar in his bag and like probably announces, he's like, all right, I gotta go to dinner, but kind of like turns around and like looks at everybody. Even June, like being kind of upset, kind of like chuckles and like walks out with a smile on his face
Good.
and starts heading home. And that's where we'll end the session.
Nice.
That
Thanks,
was
everybody.
hilarious.
That was so fun.
funny, dude.
That was so funny.
How are we gonna make this make sense
That was
without
the
that
funniest
stupid music at the
combat.
end?
Oh, I'll use the music because I can.
Because it's
Oh,
royalty
sweet.
free.
Yeah. I literally, that combat at the end is so funny.
That was hysterical.
I've never been a part of combat where I wasn't like stressed,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was
because
just, like,
normally I'm
funny.
like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, like I have to do all these
That was the
things.
first time any of us ever have gone down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
June getting clocked
an
by a
idiot.
nerd.
Chester.
By Chester.
By Chester
Oh
the
my
night.
God.
Shameful.
Hate that.
Well, thanks
In
for
one hit.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join us next time.
Join us next time on the
For a
Whirlwind
good time.
Chronicles.
Yeah.
Please.
Wow, what an episode! Any clue what's going to happen next? Me neither, honestly. Anything could happen. It's kind of crazy how the show works. New episodes are available every other Monday on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere you listen to podcasts.